All right, we're ready to start off. We're talking about Crash Bandicoot and random stuff. Let's get started, guys. Welcome back to the Dope as Usual podcast. My name is Dope as Yo. This is my co-host, Marty O'Neill.
What's up, guys?
What up? This is a podcast. We're here to talk about life, drugs, problems, accomplishments, and everything in between. Today, we have a very special guest. I'm excited. Let's get straight into it. This is the CUKO episode, and thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate it.
Been over a year since his last podcast. We appreciate that.
Oh, you said years.
Yeah. It's been a minute, dude.
Man, that's awesome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sitting down. I'm just going to get right into it. We're a storytelling podcast. We love telling stories. I'd love to dive into the world of I'm tripping so hard. I can't wait to talk about this later. So I know you have a lot of them. I've listened to your music. Ratchet showed us your music.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were so young also. When I was watching, I'm like, oh yeah. Because Mexican fools don't really age. You know, I'm like, oh, you could be 15 or 28. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know, bro. So 8 years ago, I didn't realize you were in high school damn near. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know that. So when I looked at your age, I'm like, oh, I had no idea. I'm old. You know what I mean? So what Ratchet showed us, it was 2018, 2017. So it's been a long time. My little brother listened, my wife listened. So it's really dope to have you on here, dude. And I know you talk about music constantly in all your articles and whatnot. We will get into your music 100%. But here, I like to tell stories and bring the stories out of people and just want to get to that. But before we go off, because we will go off on a tangent, May 9th is your album dropping. Right.
Yeah, May 9th. May 9th, Riding comes out.
And My 45 is already out.
My 45 and I Can Never Break Your Heart.
Those are both out now on YouTube?
Yeah, they're already out.
I watched the My 45. Was that at, obviously, right here in San Diego, it looked like?
No, it was even closer. It was at Dockweiler.
Okay, because I saw it. I saw this little, when the girl was walking down the thing, I'm like, oh, is that the boobs? Mm-hmm. The fucking boobs on the way to San Diego. That metal
talking about the power plant.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I'm like, oh, I've never seen that angle of the power plant.
Nah, it's actually it's like a shit refinery, dude. Yeah, it's like the Department of Water is some shit. It smells good. Bad. It smells like it's the Dockweiler is the only beach you can throw bonfires at. And at least out here in LA. I think in OC there's a
I didn't know you can't.
Yeah, but Dockweiler they let you.
Oh, so it smells like shit. Burn the smell away at least.
Yeah, so
I feel that.
But it's cool. I mean, I didn't go to the beach all the time, but you would always end up at Dockweiler, whether it was if your family ever went or the homies really. It was kind of like the beach you would just.
It's the spot to go.
Yeah, just do bonfires, get drunk.
I actually haven't seen a bonfire in a long time now that you mention it. I didn't even think about it. You can't do bonfires at the beach in LA. You can't. I don't see them at all.
You can't do a bonfire anywhere.
I didn't even think about it. When I was a kid, they were everywhere though, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Yeah, I don't know how far down it goes. I know OC, you could do bonfires, but at least like Manhattan Beach or down the beach or mostly you can't do bonfires. So Dockweiler is the only one that lets you.
The video had such a vibey, filmic, vintage kind of feel to it. Was that all your idea?
That was the homie Raul, over at Clica. He thought about shooting on film, which I'm happy about. I love film. I just don't know how much, budgets and shit.
It's mad expensive. Oh, of course it would be.
Yeah, so thankfully we had
that one shot then.
Yeah, thankfully the budget was there to be able to shoot on 16 mil. And dude, yeah, bro, Raul was he's a G's. Big shout out to Clica, dude. Raul and Pasquale, dude. They've been the homies forever, and they've always been down to work. I've
noticed all your videos have an almost what is that word? Ethereal? Is that the word? Dreamy. I feel like, damn, dude, I feel like I could be about to start peaking. Mm-hmm. For real, the love letter to LA.
Yeah.
Wow, it has such a vibe to it. And then the skateboard, when he's actually in the road. I loved every part of it, dude. Then it starts to go into the snakes coming out the eyes. And then I'm like, oh, if I was on drugs, I'd be a little nervous. So one question to you is, I feel like you like Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd? Yeah, I love Pink Floyd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched The Wall, the movie? I feel like you have.
Dude, I haven't actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know it's sick.
It's so sick.
And I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan.
Oh man.
Metal is one of my favorite projects by them. That's yeah, I think Metals is my favorite.
By far?
By them, yeah.
Oh damn! You don't hear that often. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's a weird one.
Yeah, you never hear that. It's my favorite. No, so when I watched there's a thing I always take a lot of mushrooms. I try to watch the wall because I always used to do it. But there's a scene in the hospital where I can't keep up. It starts to give me, I don't have anxiety, but damn, that's what anxiety feels like. I can't watch this shit. Like when I'm starting, like when it feels like, all right, everything's closing down. So that part when the snake's coming out of your eyes, I'm like, oh, this is where the wall takes a turn. Please watch it. Just don't do psychedelics the first time. Just soak it in, normal life, and then watch it.
I haven't done psychedelics in like a long time. Like,
really?
Yeah, I've been sober for 3 years now.
3 years solid? Oh, wow. Is your brain cleared? Because I used to do a lot of them, and sometimes it's not great doing.
Yeah, I think it's had its long term effects for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the last psychedelic experience I had was involuntary. I had dislocated my shoulder, and I went to the ER, and they like K-holed me to like pop my arm back in.
Wait, they put ketamine? Did you ask for it?
No, they usually. So the first time I went for the same thing, because I like climbing, and
like rock climbing.
Yeah, like bouldering.
Wait, like
at a gym, not outdoors.
Oh,
like,
like, damn, you're risking. You got a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
You're out there rock climbing.
But I guess I didn't. I had dislocated my shoulder in 2019. I didn't know that
Still messed up.
Well, I mean, not even that. I just didn't know how easily it could pop out again if you had already dislocated it once. So, when I was climbing, I did this like move, like this like L move with my arm, and it just slid out like butter. It was just the craziest thing.
Like
but trying to slide it back in,
disgusting way to say.
But trying to slide it back in, like it was impossible. So they did. I went to the hospital, and the first time I went, it took them like I was like in there for like 7 hours because they had to, they have emergency like people coming in, and so they have to tend to other people.
Oh,
then they had to X-ray my shit.
So you're sitting there holding it.
Yeah,
and it hurts the whole time.
It hurts the whole time.
Okay,
like, it's not.
I always thought about that.
It's not like
constant,
it doesn't
right?
dissipate. Like it stays.
You're a
there.
musician, so you got to be like extra scared, like your shit might be messed up, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I could it could have been popped out. I could still move my hand, but it's not ideal. Like it just hurts. Yeah, it hurts. I mean, obviously, I don't want to break fingers. Then that would probably fuck me up.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and then they had to get X-rays, and they had to like move my arm around, and it's just like just in there, like flesh is just like rubbing on this. But yeah, by the time they figured it out, whatever, like they did this called conscious sedation, and they give you like a substance to just like relax your body, because the problem is that my muscles got so tensed up from the pain that it wasn't popping in without it. So they gave me a fentanyl the first time, but when like the doctor gives it to you, it's
Sounds
like
Michael
chill.
Jackson shit.
It's like
real.
It's kind of, it was chill. So like I went in and like I could see what was happening. It was conscious sedation. I was actually conscious and I saw what happened. And I was like, I was faded, but whatever, pop back in. It was, I was sedated. It wasn't not painful, but it was
disassociated from where you're at.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That sounds fucking, it's kind of tight.
But then
looking for.
Yeah. But the second time was, same shit, and I told the doctor when I came in, I was like, yo, I really don't want to be in here waiting for like 7 hours. Can you like please just pop it in? She's like, dude, it's gonna hurt. And dude, she went around the world like 5 times and it couldn't go in, and it was so painful. But I was begging. I was like, bro, just please, like it doesn't matter how bad. She's like, bro, your muscles are tense. I'm like, I can't do it. Then she gave me a hydrocodone to calm it down, and then also slapped my arm with a needle. And then came back like 40 minutes later when everything's supposed to have like kicked in.
40 minutes.
And bro, I just remember I had less pain because of the meds, but yeah, she came in, tried to pop it in. She was like, dude, we're gonna have to do kind of sedation on you. So another 5-6 hours passed by.
Oh my god.
And also in the process of this, bro, so because I'm leading up to this ketamine thing, and the process of this. You know how the emergency rooms, they have like the little curtains? Mm-hmm. And each so it's like somebody could be like in there. Yeah, somebody in there could be like just coughing or fucking dying, Mm-hmm. They put me in one of my, in a little curtain, and then they have to wheel me out again because this fucking lady comes in dead. So she's getting like revived, whatever the fuck. They revive her, and then they find another little curtain section for me, you know. And all this is happening, and they're just functioning, whatever. I'm facing down because it's the least painful position for me. So I'm just looking at the floor while all this is happening. And then finally they sit me up. They do the X-rays again, and this nurse comes up. He's like, "Yo, we're gonna do conscious sedation on you, but we don't have what we usually have, so we're gonna have to give you ketamine and propofol." And I was like, okay, I know what ketamine is. I was like, what's propofol? And I think the dude was trying to just make a joke, but it was a terrible joke. He said, oh, it's just the stuff Michael Jackson OD'd on.
That's why I was like,
Bro.
like the Michael Jackson shit. That's messed up.
It was terrible, yeah.
As you're hurting, staring,
nurse, yeah.
looking straight at the floor.
And he just like chuckled and walked away. I was like, bro, that's not funny. That's
All you saw was his shoes.
Yeah.
Cat wears those shoes.
And yeah, dude. So then they gave me the ketamine, but this shit like knocked me out. Like it wasn't. I was not conscious, bro. I just remember they fucking gave that shit to me, and then I just into like the next dimension, dude.
Oh, remember?
Wait. So they gave you too much to where you.
I mean, I don't know if it was too much. It might have been just.
That's what it does.
Maybe they. I guess it's conscious because I was still like.
Eyes open.
Maybe I don't know. I just remember disappearing.
Where'd you go?
I went into like the craziest plane, like it, but it wasn't colors. It was I don't even know how to describe it, bro. It was like black and gray, white, and like the only color was like a cream color, like olive and like an olive color, and then it was just patterns, and it felt like I was like on a coat hanger, and like I was just falling like endlessly like this.
Like the loop at the end of your Love Letter to LA where it's falling through the tube.
Yeah,
after the Aztec shit.
Yeah, so I was just going and going and going. And the first thing I remember feeling was like, oh, damn, like I totally see how somebody could lose themselves because it's scary as fuck. Like, you know how, like sadly, there's people that you know, like, I don't know if you've come across people, but I've met people that have like tripped and never came back from that trip. It's like they just stayed stuck. So in my head I understood. I was like, oh wow, like I see how this could happen. But then I was like, oh, I'm not coming back from this. Like this is where I die. Oh. But then I started trying to like form with the like all the patterns and shit. I started trying to form my hand because I'm like, I just don't even know what I am. I forget that like I'm a human. I'm a person.
That sucks.
It was bad. It sucked. It sucked really bad, bro. Like
it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it was scary. And I don't know if my body's just having a terrible reaction because they're popping my arm back in while this is all happening.
Oh. Damn, just give him some anesthesia.
Yeah. Should have given
some down in this K-hole.
We give you a bad trip while I f you up.
And then the scariest part was when I lost like all my sense of like language. So all my thoughts, bro, were just mush. I just felt like a baby, and all I knew was fear. And, yeah,
There's that T-shirt. I felt like a baby, and all I knew was fear. Oh, that's what you're saying, like Samuel Jackson shit. That's. I just thought it was some cold mother shit to say to a motherfucker. That's what it feels like.
It's like, yeah, I felt like, bro, it was crazy, and then I finally came back.
Oh, pissed,
and dude, and it low-key felt like real, like insanely real. And yeah, I was like, bro, there's no way I haven't been in there for at least like 50 years or some shit. And I was thinking like, man, I have gray hairs. My mom has no idea where I'm at. And I asked the lady, like, I'm like, and the room is still coming back, you know, so everything's still like shifting around. And I was telling her, I'm like, how long has it been? And she's like, 20 minutes. And I'm just like, fuck, bro. It was crazy. And then in another curtain, unrelated to this lady that had just died, there was somebody else that was like getting told by a nurse, like, yeah, if you want to see your final goodbye. Bro, somebody else came in dead, bro.
What the fuck?
It sucked, bro. I don't know.
Maybe that's what happened. You went into dimension, like these souls are leaving. You kind of got a little drift of that shit.
Yeah. Granted, this is just my experience. I don't know if
everything's different.
I don't know if the propofol had anything to do with it, because I've heard people have crazy different K experiences. That was that one was just my K-hole experience, and
doesn't sound like a recreational thing, because I know people that do it recreationally, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, don't worry, if you're K-hole, I'll be there for you. Like, what are you gonna do for me? No, you're not gonna do nothing for me.
if I slip into this other dimension where
I'm falling and I see your ass going, hey, hey, all right, I'll check on you a little bit. I'm like, oh, you bitch. It's like, Get Out. I'll be falling forever. No thanks, dude.
Ugh,
Yeah, it was scary, dude. So that me
That was a great story. Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was like, we're getting into some story. I love telling stories,
Is
man.
that your most intense trip ever?
I mean, in terms of like fully like
Gone?
Yeah, that was probably the most intense one.
Also, real quick, before we forget, keeping tabs the video. Whose idea was it to get the Fools Gone Wild? And whose idea was it to put Fools Gone Wild and just write an actual verse for it? Because it works so good, dude. The broken window shit, like it's a love song. And this fool singing Broken Window. It was so sick. And come from behind the plants to show and reveal it's this fool. No.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was honestly, it was so long ago, but I just remember everybody being down for that, and we were just like, let's just
That's
run it,
funny,
yeah,
dude. And not even that, like cameos are funny, but the verse with it was so good.
yeah.
It worked with. Oh man, I really liked it. You don't see a lot of videos like with like, oh, there's story behind this. I can't like when you guys do the shots where, or like when the girl with the gun and like the shots where it's sun. It kind of reminds me like some Wes Anderson movies, like where they have all those poppy colors, and the shit on the tracks. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's what reminds me of.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we always try to, whenever we do anything, to make it feel as authentic. So obviously, whether it's like the Fools Gone Wild and it'd be kind of like a part of like the culture out here, or just something with with Doc Weiler, all the cars in there too was like really the homies or the homies. Like it's not like
show cars.
Yeah, whips that we rented out. That's why there's
it had that feel. It was like a pickup, a Beamer, or look at that little like street racer. I'm like, yeah, these are their cars.
Yeah.
You can tell right off the bat when it hit the back of that red truck in the 45 video. I'm like, oh, this is their cars. You can tell right away. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was all like we just make sure that everything we do is as close to home as possible, because I don't know, man. I'm not about to like fabricate some story or some shit to just try to fit a narrative or whatever I'm doing. It's like, no, like this is actually how I grew up. This is where I grew up. Like these are actual peeps that are around us. It is what it is, like I like to give everything at face value.
Not trying to be cool.
Yeah, I mean, if
it comes out cool, that's awesome. Like I'm not trying to extend
like,
for it.
Yeah, if people think it's sick, then it's just sick, because that's what
your fans always gravitate. Even if they don't know they're fans yet, they'll always find it. That's how you find new music, and you go, oh, there's a whole world in this genre of music. Like when I found out about psychobilly music, like the greasers, if they're white greasers, holy shit, I love this. I didn't know there's cultures. There's, I mean, look at ICP. They're on year 25 of the Meeting of the Juggalos, bro. So I'm not comparing your music to the Meeting of the Juggalos, but
also fucking like Grateful Dead too, like all the Deadheads
like
and shit.
Years.
Yeah,
they're still like 7-year-old ladies just ready to get naked for that shit. They love it, dude. No, they will.
Yeah,
your grandma loves it.
They stayed in Woodstock, bro. Mentally, they're just like, I'm at Woodstock right now.
Hey, you know what? It's like the end of it's the end of Rec Room for a Dream. She's like stuck in the game show and everybody loves her.
That movie was
it was sad.
That movie was bro.
No one came out on top.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody, dude. Usually somebody.
Yeah, I remember seeing that movie and I was just like upset that anybody would show that to me. I was just like,
why'd you do that to me, man? No happy ending at all.
At all, bro.
They're in prison, withdraw, arm, hooker. Crazy.
Yeah.
Only one that won is the guy that sells the TV.
Yeah.
That's it. Or the black dude.
Also, fucking, I feel like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is such a weird ending too. Where it's
nothing. Okay, nothing. It just does. It's just kind of like.
Yeah.
If that's a good word for it, it's like, all right, yeah, the movie's over.
Abruptly ends.
There's no ending. It's just movie's just over.
And Enter the Void too. You ever seen Enter the Void?
No.
Yeah, movie's
with who's in it?
Honestly, I don't even remember who's in it.
Old?
I just remember, it's about like DMT and shit like that.
Oh.
It takes place in, I want to say Tokyo or shit.
Oh, it sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. But it's fucked up.
No, I haven't seen it, dude.
Yeah, it gets dark. Like, they're good movies though. Like
as long as
if you can make somebody feel real fucked up,
then you did your job.
Yeah.
If you can evoke a reaction that I would say, if you think about a movie the next morning, go, damn it, then you know it's good. Like the first time I saw American Beauty, I'm like, come on, man, you knew he didn't like you, fucking bitch. I don't know. You always want to change it every time you watch it. Like, I can't watch the movie.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I felt after watching in Goodfellas, dude.
Why?
I don't know. I just loved it. It's just a good ass movie.
Oh, I thought you meant like the damn it.
No, I think just a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Yeah.
We talked about it recently. They showed him, and the end is exactly perfect.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, well, you're now a regular dude. Even though you're living a great life. You have a fucking house and shit. He's just like, I'm not balling, though. It's like, it's never enough.
Also, I mean, he's also living like a fake life now.
Yeah, it's like, it's just never enough for this guy.
Like witness protection, everything. Like, he's never going
I got
back.
ketchup and noodles. Or is it ketchup and chow, or noodles and ketchup?
Right? That almost pissed me off.
Yeah, and in the end, Joe Pesci shoots the camera like 8 times. As a kid, I'm like, why did they show him shoot the camera? Still to this day, why the f did he pick that to end his movie with?
I don't know.
Casino's fire too. You seen Casino?
Sick as
Love
fuck.
Casino.
How many? All right, I've watched it enough to notice. Have you noticed when they blow up Robert De Niro in the car? It's just a clip, and it's an obvious mannequin with no facial features
Oh yeah.
with the suit, and it blows up. It's like, it's a big budget movie, dude. Your editor couldn't have been like, dog, zoom in a little, cut his face up, and just, I don't know.
Shot it on film too, so they were just.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, they were just like.
Oh, there's no
it.
second take.
Yeah.
You blew up a car. Never mind. Now
I mean, even
get
if it wasn't on film, he's blowing up a car. You just probably not getting another whip to fucking blow
That's
up.
a good point.
I mean, you're making a point, but come on.
You can't.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it.
I would have had you like find someone else's car, lose the budget. Shit.
Yeah.
I would have had to, man. Perfectionist with that.
I mean, that would have
bullshit.
been a small dent too in the budget, anyways.
Yeah, you paid Robert De Niro $9 million probably. Just give him like 20 grand less.
Right, we can't get another Buick in here.
Yeah, right.
It's probably cheap back then too.
Yeah, it was like a current car at the time.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a trip. I would love to have an old ass Cadillac. Sorry, I'm getting way off topic. Yes, that is a great movie.
He's a car collector, right?
Yeah.
Oh
I have
yeah.
a few old whips. Yeah.
What kind of cars are you into?
I have
Also, you don't smoke. You say you're sober.
Yeah, I'm sober.
Okay. So I'm not gonna box you. Not fight. I'm
Are
not
you
gonna,
good? Oh, yeah, I mean, you're good. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. That's the thing.
No, are you around weed?
Yeah, I mean, it's the industry, dude. Like, I'm around drink, weed.
Am I gonna
all-
mess it up if I smoke around you?
No, you're chilling.
All right, I just don't want to be the reason like, damn it, I smoke again and I don't like it.
No, you're chilling. You're
Just
chilling.
want to make sure, man. I want to ruin it.
Did you mess with weed before you started being sober?
I was never a weed smoker, man.
Really?
Yeah,
You
not
shoved
really,
straight into
yeah.
psychedelics?
Yeah.
Oh,
Also in high school, bro, like we smoked whatever we could. So anytime I did smoke, it was like lace. Like I never had a good trip with weed. So then I just always was paranoid whenever I smoked weed. So then I was just like, I mean, I've already done this shit, I might as well jump into psychedelics.
that's not cool. Someone's lacing your weed. That's extra. Why do people do that? It's more money to lace weed.
I have no idea.
You're losing
I've
money.
never-
I felt like a static TV. I just be fried for like hours. I was like,
That sounds terrible.
it's not fun.
In California, getting laced weed, that's sad, dude. That's not cool.
And Boston, we were like in high school, dude. So
I
we
know,
couldn't
but
go to
that's
like
not
the
cool,
shops and
dude. You got to find the one white kid that's quiet because he's got the fucking fire. He's a grower. I
right?
promise.
the little like kid genius that just knows how to like grow all the good shit.
Yes.
Oh, nowadays kids with tech and shit. Those kids are probably on a
kids are
completely
scary.
different level now.
But also even the acid though when we would take it was like research chems. It wasn't even like pure LSD. So we were just tripping off of like crazy shit.
You're just
I had a
going in.
blast. I had a blast, but it was definitely some crazy shit. Like 15, dude.
Yeah, so you're not a weed smoker, but you jumped into the psychedelics. I feel like you skated and wore the brand Crew a lot. That's all the fools that did psychedelics wore Crew with the K. Am I right?
I wore
Girl?
I wore a lot of Active.
Oh.
Active Ride Shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
'Cause we had one in the South Bay. And
Oh,
then
okay.
and it was clutch, bro, because they would have these sales like these clearance racks, bro, and you'd get maybe like 3 or 4 t-shirts for like 10 or 15 bucks because they were just getting rid of shit from like past season. It was
That's baller.
clutch,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
So
baller.
so like my mom would take me when they were having all these sales, and I just for like nothing just get hella. And it's cool because sometimes I'd be like, damn, like that's an expensive hoodie and shit from like the season before, and then I come back a few months later and it's on the clearance rack.
And it's new.
Yeah, so
Everybody's wearing the one they bought. I remember that shit.
yeah. So my mom, she would always take me like she would be like, yo, like you wanna check out what they have on sale, and then I'm like, yeah. You know.
Remember the Volcom store had an outlet?
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Yeah, my mom's a saint though. If she saw I really like something, she would be like, yeah, like I'll get it for you.
Hell yeah. What she do for work?
She cleaned houses.
Oh, good damn. She's really. You must really like that sweater then, because I feel that.
Yeah,
like,
she used to clean. Yeah, I would hate to. I'd never ever ask her for anything, bro. Just growing up, my mom and my dad, like I never liked asking for anything.
Just feel bad.
Yeah, I always saw them work. I saw how they worked. I feel like you kind of pick up on that when you're young. Even if you're a kid, like you see that, you're just like, oh yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, but let's see it at home. I'm not even hungry right now.
But she like Mexicans are very humble too. So you kind of pick that up at a young age too. You're just like, oh, I can't ask for anything. I can't do this. Like I shouldn't. So.
Yeah, it sounds like growing up. Yeah, like I'm not asking for a thing. That's why I collected cans. Like,
oh yeah, we used to do that too.
I used to do that shit. Like, no one. I'm gonna ask nobody for nothing.
You ever stomped on the cans too, so that you could fit more?
Oh, I would stomp on the cans and I would put a couple rocks in it.
Oh yeah, the weight.
Yeah, I was a little bastard kid. I got caught once. The guy grabbed it and went, "Don't do that again." He threw it out. And went, "Oh, about 12 more in there."
Yeah,
yeah. It adds. I know I'm a bastard, but I did that a few times as a kid.
But they're also assholes because at some point too, they stopped letting you bring in cans that were squished.
They smashed them there. I did it until I was like 19,
and
dude.
Like, what do you get? Like, what do you gain from being an ass?
It's just they probably get more money, or you know what? What do they gain? I don't know actually.
I don't know. I don't care though.
Did you ever do it so much that you get to the ones they had like the machine, you just throw it into the hole?
Yeah,
and scan it.
That was kind of sick.
When that happened, oh fuck, I gotta talk to nobody. Give me that shit. And I'd go to the grocery store and cash it in. Mm-hmm. That's a double weed right there. Yeah.
I remember. I do remember the ones where you would bring the bags, but then you had to transfer everything from the bags onto like the metal baskets and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
like, because that was the main one I remember.
Mm-hmm. Those metal baskets were disgusting. They were always so
smelled crazy. Yeah.
They smelled like stagnant water, dude.
Yeah.
God, I do. I kind of do miss. You know what's crazy? Give me $20, cool. Give me a couple bags of cans as a kid. Oh shit, I might be a millionaire, dude. You know what's in here. I don't know why. It was always like because every time
it's gonna be like a different.
Yeah, like be 19,
different amount. Yeah,
23.
That's true.
I loved that.
A different
shit,
bracket.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like I used to do that. I used to just that was my job as a kid.
No, I mean it's a real hustle, bro. Anytime, yeah, dude. If I think also just because I know my grandma. When she came to the States, that my mom was telling me that she used to just take a shopping cart and go around, and people still do that.
Yeah,
yeah. Like so, if I ever see people doing that, like I'll just pull out some cash and just give it to them and shit, because it'll be like 3, 4 in the morning, and
always is.
And so and if I hear him and I'm awake, I'm like, bro, like
it's always a couple. It's always an elderly couple.
Bro.
Every time.
Yeah, dude, they're just like hustling through that.
Asian fools do that shit too. Older Asian couples in my town. It's always his old man and his wife by the fairgrounds. Every trash can. Every time. Yeah. But the time it's like always cool. It's like, all right, you didn't make a mess. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because some fools just dump your shit. These homeless fools dump my cans over like you bastards.
Yeah, but it's not always though. At least around where I'm at, they don't do that. They're really like, it's like on top of that, it's like, damn, like you're struggling, you're doing all this, and you're just so like, I'm not gonna leave a mess. Like it's a lot, bro.
As I get older, I get like, damn, do I feel bad now? Because when I was a kid, I'm like, man, I wish I could give you some money. Now it's like, I can. But what else? Like, that's it. It's going to help for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, when I see stray dogs as a kid, I'm like, I'll take you. But like, who's going to pay for your shit? Yeah, I can't take you. You know, it's weird, dude, seeing a stray dog now. I'm like, I just don't want a dog. Here's a phone.
I hate seeing stray animals too, bro.
It's so weird now. I'm getting older. Like,
I get sad, bro.
It is. Like, we watched this fucking clip earlier. This dog hit an electric fence. So off topic. This dog hit an electric fence, and this donkey straight up laughed his ass off like a cartoon.
Bro.
Laughed. Like, I'm like, I would chill with a animal so hard if it can speak. If it can respond to jokes. If you had an animal and you said it a joke and your dog, I would be there every day, right here. He'd be chilling right. He'd be a third coast.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, you just got. Okay. It's so off topic. It's so off topic. It's so dumb to watch, but it's incredible.
Dog got zapped.
Come on.
Cause that probably happened to him too. So he's
Yeah,
probably laughing.
he knows what it is.
Yeah,
That's-
you got that shit. Got you.
Pretty much, that's Eddie Murphy from Shrek in there, dude. He's a real human in there, I swear.
Well, speaking of can, you ever put the cans on your bike wheels to make them sound like a motorcycle? Yeah.
Of course. Oh, you played outside.
Yeah.
You got scraped ass knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting that on the thing, or you can clip a card to it. I saw that in
Yeah.
the first movie, It. I'm like, you can put a
that's
card
from,
there?
Like, the 70s type.
Yeah,
thing.
well, it was from the movie It. It was yeah, exactly. Man, would you ever do what was it? You could put something on your tire. What was it? You could put something on your tire and you could slide. Did you tie something to your tire? Oh yeah, if you could tie like a can to your tire when you flatten it, and then you hit your brake and you could like
Oh no
slide,
way.
but it has to be wet. It wasn't very functional, but we tried. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, what else? Do you ever make concoctions? It's like you squeeze this and this and put some dirt in this and some water.
Or just out of boredom,
Just-
for
oh,
no
yeah,
reason. You just put a
100%.
bunch of shit and you're just like, cool, now what do I do?
Yep,
with
and I would shake it and leave it in the
Yeah.
sun. Because my grandma lives in the country, they're diesel mechanics. So I'd be like, all right, there's grease. I'll put some grease, put this blue stuff, some soap.
I can't remember if it worked, but I remember having a magnifying glass and like trying to burn a leaf because I was just like, does it work?
It works. Oh, it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Smoke balls like that.
Yeah, I don't remember if it worked for me or not. I might have been too stupid for that, but
It works. Did you ever, I'm not suggesting anybody do it, but did you ever burn anything as a kid?
I blew it.
Okay. We all did then. Fuck.
I also blew up a fucking. I was dumb, bro. I don't know why. I was like, what happens if I put this quarter in this electric socket and it exploded?
Oh, yeah. You were holding it. It hurt.
Yeah, shit blew up. Thankfully, like, it didn't like fucking. It just let out a big ball of smoke and fire, and my hand was just black, and my hair was like, I looked like a mad scientist.
Oh, shit.
Because I was like this, so I was like super next to it.
Were you a kid?
It could have been bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and the fucking the quarter was like fried, bro. It was just
Whoa, so that works?
yeah, it works. I wouldn't do
Holy
it.
shit. Were you at least 5?
I was older, so I was.
So
I'm telling you,
that's
I
why
was.
you survived.
Yeah,
It's like, because kids die from that. I thought they
Yeah.
get shot with forks.
I think because it got pushed away. That's what happened. It was just more of a
I gotta be honest, I never done some shit like that.
yeah.
To where I would love like the logo on the Warhead candies.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever had a firework blow up that wasn't supposed to blow up on the ground? Yeah,
Oh yeah, the ones that shoot up but it just goes.
yeah, like the shit, like
Like 2 years
the
ago,
mortars and shit.
Yeah, with my homie OGEE. One just didn't blow up and it didn't go off. It just blew up in the street. Yo, that's a bomb. I don't know if anybody remembers it. Fireworks are fucking bombs.
Yeah.
They just happen to look really sick.
Yeah.
That's it.
Distance.
Yo, I remember I was lighting firecrackers. You know, remember the strip of firecrackers and it's all tied together?
Yeah.
Well, if you're poor, you undo them and you
Yeah,
have,
you have one. You have a lot of
Yeah.
of course.
well, yeah, but like I have $5.
I still do that, bro.
Thank
I
you.
still do that.
I won't go to waste. There's no way.
Yeah.
So I untwisted those motherfuckers and I was doing it at my Grandma Grace's and she's a truck driver. I'm like, she's not home. I know she's not home. I'll f***ing see the truck coming up. I don't know how she f***ing escaped me, but she got home. I'm lighting firecrackers and I hear her heck as I'm lighting it and I hold it behind my back like it's gonna do anything and it blew up in my hand. Black and it didn't bleed, but it got like that open skin a little.
Yeah.
And she cleaned the hand off for me. So it's not I got in trouble.
Elves
And I got
across the
hurt. Oh yeah, what a dumb fucking kid, dude. But I
Yeah.
remember putting it behind my back like it would do something. And
I had
oh, stupid ass kid.
I had one of those those like grenades that you pull, but it's like just a firework.
I do remember those.
So I pulled the grenade, but the entire firework got stuck on the clip instead of it staying stuck inside the firework. So I had it, but it hadn't been ignited yet, and I was just confused. I was like, "Wait, like what is it supposed to do?" I don't know why I was so confused at like the mechanism. I don't know. I didn't know what I was looking at, and I was holding the clip in my hand, and as I was gonna just grab it to see what it was, the clip gets undone, and fucking firework just all blows up inside of my hand, like both hands just like burnt, and like my stomach gets burnt. Then the next day I have like fucking like the puss balls. I have like 5 of them.
Burned
On, like, 5 of them on both hands, and then like there's probably one on this, and then like 4 of them here, and I had like 3 little ones in my stomach.
You have 2nd-degree burn, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Holy shit. The bubbles. I've gotten a bubble once, and I was like, oh, I need to go to the hospital, man. This fool got 5 and stomach ones. I'd be dead, dude. I would have died from being so sad.
I got one from God's son when I was a child. Like
from
this
God's
big on my
son.
Through my shirt.
That is fucking
That's a sick.
crazy.
That's a sick way of saying the sun.
From God's son.
That's how powerful that shit was.
I'm so white. I sunburned, bubbled through clothes. In New York.
I went for real. I remember I saw Sandlot in the movie theater with a giant bandage on my shit.
It was that bad?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've never had a reaction like that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a grip of fireworks that just didn't make it to the sky. I think it's like part of just blowing
Being
up
a kid.
just blowing up fireworks. I love fireworks, bro. I low key like at my grown ass age, I love fireworks.
When you travel on tour, do you go to states that have legal fireworks?
Yeah, for sure. I like sometimes I have little backlots where you can just pop them.
That's like fucking buying weed and being able to smoke it there. That's so sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to blow these up? Damn, that fool's double dipping. He gets to watch his shit blow up too. Oh, fool just loves fireworks too.
Yeah, I mean, bro, yeah, they're pyros, bro, like super pyros. So
I mean,
like
it's kind of boring in some places like that too. I get it because like I grew up bored. I'm like, you do some stupid shit when you're bored. Finding something, I'm like, whoa, what is this? I guess I can do something with it. I remember being bored in the country. Damn, I would wish that on nobody. We didn't have internet. It was just Spanish channels.
Yeah.
And like 2 other channels that came in on the satellite, and that was it, dude.
Yeah. I can't imagine that, man.
That's why
I'm so happy I'm out here. Like I grew up in Hawthorne because
you grew up in a populated area.
Yeah.
What's Hawthorne like?
It's fire, bro. It's a melting pot, bro. Like I had homies that were from like everywhere, and a lot of it's just like skating, dude. So it was skate. Like I'd be on acid. Everybody had their own little drug of choice when we were in high school. So some fools would be like just smoked out. Some fools would be on acid. Other fools would be on like Molly. Some fools like.
Those are adult dudes that do acid though. In high school, you do acid, you skate. That's why I said like, you have to do more crew and like you could kick flick. That fool could hit rails, a blunt slide. Damn, fool's good.
I sucked at skating, bro.
Oh, okay.
I suck.
You know what I mean?
Ass, bro. I suck ass, bro.
You work class and you do acid. You're a fucking scientist.
Yeah,
that's what from where I'm from. Like, dude, we do acid. Oh, shit. I mean, you don't have acid where I'm from. It's like mushrooms, and that's it.
I've never even seen acid.
I mean, you don't really see it. It can come in many shapes and forms.
it's
usually just on the little sheets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Put them in the vial. You ever see people put it in their eye?
I wouldn't do that. That's stupid.
Right?
That's
okay,
dumb,
I've seen
bro.
people do it. I'm like, but what is the benefit?
What about your eye? Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't want to.
I mean, I gotta be honest.
I'm just not gonna condone any of this.
Yeah,
in general,
it's crazy, right?
Like I think it's crazy because I mean I talk about it and I've done it, but it goes without saying that like it was insanely irresponsible, bro. Because I would not care. Like I would endorse myself. It would just be like, bro, I'm gonna just take it. And I was flown, but it was like I'm very lucky that I have all my senses, bro. Because I cannot say the same for a lot of folks that I grew up with, but I also can because I have friends that really just, you know, they made it and they have this like their whole operation going and they made it and they're doing great in life. So, but it's just different. It's about how people consume and how people have the mental capacity. But sometimes but sometimes like, damn, like, is it even worth?
Yeah.
Is it worth? But also, you said you were doing, it was like chemical research shit. Do you think that's why like people you knew growing up weren't getting real psychedelics and they were getting just shit that was, I mean, psychedelics are kind of just made, but
homemade type shit.
Homemade psychedelics, homemade weed. Oh, fuck yeah.
I think the formula with like lysergic acid, like LSD is maybe just solid enough that like if you do it, you're more than safe. But I mean, you're likely to be safe. Research chems are research chems, but you were also able to get them like online before they banned them because they were tweaked chemicals and shit like that. So you were just kind of able to, we were just able to order that shit And
That's scary.
then they just banned him, and we're like, all right, cool, whatever. But we had a cool run with it. I don't know how it is now. I have no idea what anything in that world is like. That's just how it was when I was growing up.
Were you doing music heavy at that time?
Yeah, I was already doing hella music.
So you were tripping, making music all the time?
Yeah, and it was legal because it wasn't, it wasn't banned. So it was all everything I was doing was within the current law of whatever the time I was living in.
Hey, what's up, Twitter Dopest Yola here, and I have a giveaway for you. Only Day Savers has everything under the sun you can think for papers, cross joints, ceramic tips, everything you can think of. Right now, guys, we're doing a giveaway with 5 different winners. And what are you gonna win? A fucking year's supply of accessories. All you have to do is go on Twitter, follow Only Day Savers, tag 3 friends in the comments, and repost this giveaway. And that's it. From all the entries, we're gonna pick 5 people. 5 of you motherfuckers are gonna get smoking supplies for a year. Follow Only Day Savers on Twitter, tag 3 friends on the post, repost the post, that's it. Once again, shout out to our homies over at Day Savers. They got fucking the pre-roll, cross joint, everything you can think of and stuff you haven't even thought of yet. Shout out to Only Day Savers. Thank you so much. Good luck on the giveaway. So question. Because acid's like a different, I've never done acid. I'm always nervous that I'm not going to come back. Because we've talked about it many times. I won't bore everybody again. My aunt used to do acid a lot, and her friend took it, and she was just gone. She never came back. She's full gone, schizophrenic, completely just people are in the walls type of lady, right? Which is fucking terrible. She was in high school, or they were 17, 18. So I'm like, I'll never do acid, but give me those mushrooms. So I eat the shit out of mushrooms because I can control them. And then I hear acid's controllable. And it's a lot more fun than I hear all these things. Marty talks about the first time. Marty used to make music. So when Marty talked about the first psychedelic trip that actually worked for him recently, he's like, I could see the music coming out. Yeah. Okay, so you two, all right, I need to experience. I think I really want to experience that.
It's weird though. It's like it's even hard to explain it because
it's not obtainable.
To begin with too, I think everybody feels it differently. So like you might see something like entirely different than whatever I'm seeing.
I just want to see, have you ever seen the same thing with somebody? Or tripped out, like say a girl that you're with or anything, and you guys kind of, because I thought that shit was fake till it happened to me. But have you ever experienced something like, you heard that too? I just saw it, but you saw it.
I had one of my one of my best friends and I tripped when we were like 16 one day, and so we were just skating, and we're in the bus. Took the bus to as far as the bus that goes on Hawthorne could take us. Well, not as far. We stopped probably like at the South Bay Galleria, and then I went to the Guitar Center. So she's like chilling on her phone, and I'm playing guitar, and bro, I start hearing like these. I start hearing shit like plugs and like little like dun, 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 dun. And I'm just like, this is crazy. It sounds like some banjo shit. But it was some bro. It was some dude, some old guy, in like overalls. He wasn't wearing a shirt.
Cool,
bro. Straight. It was weird as bro. Like
he was really there though.
He was there. Like he had you know that jaw, the fucking that tweaker jaw. Like the tweak, super tweaker jaw.
But the white tweaker jaw, it's different. It's like the bitter beer face guy.
Exactly, yeah. And he had the straw, like the wheat, like hanging from his mouth. Bro, yes, I swear to God. and the hat, and he was just jamming on that bitch.
Older?
And I was old, bro. He was like, I don't know how the fuck he ended. And this is Redondo Beach, bro. Like this is the like South Bay. I didn't exchange a single word with him, bro. I was just playing along with him for like 4 or 5 minutes. He put the shit down, dipped out. And I looked up at my friend. She was still on her phone. And I was like, no, that just happened, dude. And as we're walking out, she like put her phone away. She stops. She's like, yo, did that just happen? And I'm like, what did you see? And she explained, basically we both saw it. And I was like, all right, honestly, it was probably there. Like the dude was actually there. So it was actually, but I was like, yo, dude, am I really hallucinating a whole person in a situation? But it was actually there. So it wasn't anything spiritual. It was just more like, oh, damn, like that was actually there.
And little did you know, he's like, this fucking Mexican guy's so close. I'm trying to play here. He's like, I'm just going to leave. I'm on acid shit. He's got a whole podcast. He's just fucking a farmer. Yeah. This dude, I don't know. He looked like Ralph Barbosa a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah, bro. So that was trippy as dude.
No,
I was
if you have
glad.
to ask.
I was glad my friend was there because I would have gone my whole life wondering like, damn,
Yeah.
what was that?
I've only had to ask, is this real? You guys see it? You guys see it? I've only had to do that a few times when I'm tripping, like just to. Okay, we all see it. It's not my mom. Okay, we're all right.
Yeah.
Because a few times I'm like, oh my god, where am I? Because like you said, when the words go away, when I start saying my own name and it doesn't make sense, is when I'm like, make sure I stay in the house. That's when I know it's like. I'm not gonna know what my face is soon.
Yeah.
Where I look at the face and go, that's what my face is.
You know, people always said that you shouldn't look in the mirror when you're tripping. I really like it. But it's weird because I like being in the. If I was ever like super like like I'm feeling kind of bad, I would just go into the bathroom and look in the mirror.
Yep, talk to myself.
There's a Barnes and Nobles by my house, so I would just anytime I just felt like I needed to just get some R&R time. If I was tripping really hard, I would skate all the way. And it was not close to my house though. No, it was like probably like a 25-minute skate.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's actually like 6 miles.
It's close. It's close. It's within
close
like
on drug time.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I would just always end up in that area though.
Do you go on adventures?
Oh yeah, bro. I would
man.
trek it, bro. I would trek it. Dude.
I want to experience that. That feels like you're living. Actually, I only stay in that. I do not go anywhere. I was like, I have to stay solid.
Dude, I would trip in school in class. Like that was always like my shit.
Oh yes. I was never ballsy enough. I just did. It's like I just ecstasy in class because I'm not gonna go in class, but I know like I'm sweating. My jaw's going. That's
honestly, me and like hella of my friends, bro. Like we would trip. We would trip in class.
Like a fun fucking group of people.
They're still my friends too, bro.
Of course they are.
Like they're the homies. I
bond like that.
Yeah,
dude.
bro. We would catch up. I remember one time I put my head down and then I had taken it like it was like nutrition. And I was in second period, and I remember I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for it to kick in, and I put my head down. I put my head back up, and I was like, man, it's windy because I saw all the posters and shit. They were like just flying around and shit. And then I was like, damn, it's cold. And then I look at my homie, I'm like, bros, why is it so windy? And I'm tripping balls at this point. I don't realize it. And he's like, fool, the door's closed. And then I look at the door, I'm like, oh shit, it started. And then
you have to ask.
I was just probably cold because I just
You're a ballsy individual.
Yeah.
Are you the kid that gets to get home before your parents can check the message from school though? Is that why you're so brave? Because I was always scared. Like,
I mean, nobody knew I was like, yeah.
I'm saying the risk of like,
what do you
if
mean?
they catch me,
yeah,
they call. Because like, were your parents super
my parents are nice, but they
Okay.
they hate drugs. Like
they're Mexican. Of course
Yeah, they
hate
never
drugs.
they definitely probably think weed is worse than anything else I've done.
Yeah, for sure. You're brown, dude. This is a recurring thing
maybe
on the show.
Yeah, maybe the stigma's gone away a little bit more in the family. Like
no weed. I won't take weed. I'll see the second.
Yeah.
I'll see the stab.
But
I want your faces to melt.
But I've definitely had conversations. I've talked to my mom about this already too. She was like,
she on the terms yet?
No, she's cool. She didn't get mad. She was like, wow, it's so crazy.
You're first generation here, then.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah,
it's always that way. See, I knew it.
You know this Mexican shit.
I know it, dude.
Yeah.
My family, they hate weed. I have the biggest weed channel on YouTube. That's my job. That's what I do besides this show. I do weed, and I just told them recently. They're all right with it now. But it's like all my uncles like, yo, you beat your wife again? You guys are on meth?
Check.
He smokes weed? What a bad guy.
Fucking weird.
It's weird,
It's
dude.
weird as
He's like, your dad's choking me. You got weed? F this kid. Like, oh shit. I swear to God, it's one day I'm gonna make my movie, dude, and it's gonna start like that.
That's all right. You're like a mass, like you're a serial killer, and you're psycho, but as long as you're not smoking weed, like, bro.
Hand me that bottle of medicine with weed floating in it, though, that your grandma has for some fucking reason. They hate weed, but they got weed plant in a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
It's funny though. My family actually never really was like. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say my entire family because there's definitely been like substance around, but at least like my parents and shit were never. They don't even really drink, dude. Mm-hmm. I don't know where I just don't even know what. I think just the being stupid and like obviously I shouldn't, so I'm gonna go fucking do it. And I just did everything.
You're a child, man.
Yeah.
We all went through it, dude. It's kind of weird to think back and go, fuck, I was a little dumb. Fucking
Were you working a job like through after high school when you started doing music heavy? Like
I did valet parking for like a little bit, bro. And I was like in college and I did valet, but then the music popped off pretty fucking fast right after. Yeah,
that's awesome.
sick.
Fucking awesome. When you was flipping burgers, I got a fucking record deal. Like,
Yeah,
oh
because
shit.
I actually didn't get a record deal until 2019 too. I was independent for a minute.
Oh shit, but still,
Yeah,
like enough to where you like I can think I can throw a show.
yeah.
And
I mean, it was
that's
crazy because even in high school, like I started getting plays. You know, when I was like 16, 17, random people would find me on IG and would just hit me up and be like, "Yeah, bro, your shit's tight," and then be like, "How old are you?" I'm like, I'm like 16, and then they're like, "Oh shit, you're my age." You know, like we'd be like, so a lot of fucking random ass fools that have like as mutuals, like they grew up with me because we were in high school and shit, and they just been pushing like with me since we was kids.
You were
cool to
like
see that
dropping
fan base.
songs?
Yeah, bro, I was dropping songs on SoundCloud. As soon as I found out what SoundCloud was, bro, I was like, oh yeah, let's go, bro. I'm dropping songs. But
And then how to take off? What happened?
I would just post like slide guitar videos on like Twitter.
Oh, really?
And then it started blowing up, and then people actually started music, and then from there it was like the music. People were like, oh yeah, like
Well, when you hear it's kind of universal, like, oh yeah, Mexican kids, white kids, girls, dude. It's very palatable in the terms of like you're not talking, and even if you do talk about some wild shit, because sometimes it's like in that Fool's Gone Wild, it's like yo, it has like a melody and a love sound to it. It's so I keep going back to it because it's just great. I really fucking appreciate that one.
We got a little like sneak peek of the new album
Yeah.
from the label, and like just the vibe on it, especially number 3, the title track. I think that's my favorite one.
oh yeah, right.
Like, what can you give me some background on that track, or just like how you achieve that
Title
vibe?
track, that was so professional.
Yeah. Bro, we was just in the studio, and I got in with Tommy Brennick, who produced the whole record, and that was the first track that came to be on the whole record.
Really?
And after that, we was just like, oh yeah, like we got to keep working on this, and it formed into something like really sick. Tommy is a guy, bro. He's a fucking.
Your third?
Fuck, it's my third album, man.
Right.
So do the lyrics come first, or does the actual music come first?
Music
the
for
concept?
sure, yeah.
So you find like a little chord that you like, basically. It starts there.
Yeah.
Sick.
And then the difference with this record was that a lot of this shit was had to do like one takes and shit, because it was like we recorded like playing along with each other.
Oh.
And then like on tape.
Like those old videos you see, like Led Zeppelin all going at the same time and shit in the studio.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So I don't even think there was like a click in any of these songs, because like all the drummers were the metronome. So it was all like superhuman. Like it was
Not digital, no computers involved.
I mean, there was computers involved. We had to transfer over everything into the computer at some point, because
But like with the recording of it, you're saying you're all in the studio at once, instead, as opposed to being in individual booths at different times. Then you mix it all together.
it's like one room where everybody's just jamming.
Sick.
Yeah, it's sick, bro. I had never been around something so cool. It also made me become like a better musician, because like whenever I did compose and arrange the songs, so I had to, for the tracks that I did play on, I had to like get the one take. So I had to, really lock in my whatever instrument I was playing on, and just not fuck up.
It seems like a lot of pressure, even though it's your recording studio. You still don't want to.
Because you got to start from the top, is what you're saying, basically.
Yeah. Because I mean, at least when you're recording shit digitally, it's you can make loops and be like, oh, let me just punch it right there and whatever. But yeah,
Take your time.
But with the tape shit is crazy. It's fire. It's fun.
That's
bro.
awesome. Yeah, no,
It's
that's
fun as
awesome.
fuck.
Does that like do something for the sound to tape it like that versus like going in fully digital?
Yeah, I mean, it's for sure sounds different. It's like
Got that like white noise.
Yeah,
You just get old music when there's no sound going. You hear that.
It's like shooting on film, basically.
Literally.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a reel and everything.
Also, speaking of art, the videos. Do you come up with any of the concepts for the music videos?
I'll be in the conversations.
Okay.
But like the live in Pompeii idea for the 45 video was Raul, bro. Like he came in, I was like, bro, I need it to be authentic. We should do some shit at the beach. Make it like, yo, we're just kicking it.
Oh, you're giving them the skeleton of what you think you could want, and like, yo, fill in the blanks.
Yeah, and then he came in with this crazy concept that I've always wanted to do something to reference live in Pompeii. And when he said that, I was like, bro, you're a fucking genius.
Sick. So the reason I'm asking, I don't speak Spanish. I'm the only one in my family that doesn't. Right? Yeah. And we're learning. Rosie's learning. She's taking Spanish right now. Really? She's helping me.
Nice.
Maybe I'll come out and do the intro in Spanish one day. My grandpa's heart will fucking get warm. I don't know. So the video you have, See Me Voy. Is that how you say it? See Me Voy. How do you say it, man?
See Me Voy.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm over here with 3 syllables. This like, no, it sounded better when you said it. That video was emotional for me for some reason. It was really sad.
That one
Up.
That one full credit to Carlos Lopez Estrada, dude. He's another director who's fucking amazing, bro. He's also an amazing director, and we've worked with him a few times. We did that one. We did Under the Sun with him as well. And he's just a killer, bro.
Yo, I don't even know what you were saying. I don't speak Spanish. I watched the whole thing. So you're in it, so it's hard to interpret like from the outside because it's you on camera. So it's a little different. From the outside perspective, I don't know, you tell me if what was he was trying to do. It almost felt like this chick left, and like that was his whole world. So now he's just basically dead, and it keeps happening over and over. He keeps getting more plants.
And you're just watching them. Yeah,
watching another person's life go by in his life, where his life's supposed to be like, is he dead? Is he a ghost? Is his life over because now that relationship's over?
Yeah, it could be open for interpretation.
That's how I felt. I'm like, is this full of ghosts? But he keeps getting more plants, so it's just heartbreak every day. And now these fools are having babies and moving in. Fucked up. It was like what happens after in the Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Like what happens after?
Yeah,
just sad. This movie
just moves.
Oh, yeah, you need to watch.
I gotta watch it. Yeah,
that's a sad movie. Patrick Swayze is the man. But you need to watch it. Whoopi Goldberg's cool. This is the one where Whoopi Goldberg's type. It's like Sister Act. Everything else, it's pretty much just some good. Oh, so sad. I'm all fucking sad. I watched it and it was just. Man, I know you're in it, so it's hard to like. Well, the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the video though, man. It's so far. I also love working with Carlos as well. He's also just such a sweet person. Like I just like nice people, man.
Right? Don't you want to work with me even if they're not as good as the guy that's kind of dick? That's how I feel. I do, dude. Maybe that's why we don't grow as fast as we should. We work with certain people, but he's so nice. I don't want to tell him he's fired. Like I feel bad because he's so. Yeah. I need to get over that. I need to get over it, but it's hard, man.
How long did it take for the Love Letter to LA video to make it happen?
She was incredible.
We started talking about this probably, bro. My time, like my mental clock is so fried because I've just been working. But it's a few months though. Like it was last year when we started talking about that. It was a project we did with Microsoft.
That's so wild to say.
Yeah. You mean like with their AI?
Yeah. So
that wasn't all hand drawn like that.
So the concept of it was, how do we make AI kind of a tool and kind of kill a bit of that stigma that it's like, oh yeah, it's super lazy, it's stupid. It's, people have like crazy, horrible opinions over like AI, but we worked with real visual art and real animation. So, we had Paul Flores' art style throughout the whole thing. And, where's Eddie? Is it Eric Foster? I know it's Foster. I just didn't remember his first.
It's okay. We'll go over like the Spanish subtitles and shit, but we'll put it over.
No, I just
from the BTS.
Yeah, I hate because we've worked with different animators. I know his last name is Foster. He's also a great guy, but I don't like not remembering names and shit.
You know what their face is? Like, he's a white dude. He has curly hair and glasses. And I was fucking with you.
Yeah, I watched the making of it that you guys put out, the BTS video.
Yeah, he watched. I didn't watch
it. Was
it.
awesome. Like, they were talking about how they drew some of it, then they stitched it together with AI. I'm like, damn, this is like...
reminded me of the intro to Grease when they're all getting ready in the morning. The way the sidewalks moving, that shit was hard, dude.
Wait, let me text my manager. And now it's bugging me that the name it's bugging me because I wanted to be in.
Yeah, I got you.
In this thing.
It reminds me of Grease, dude. Right there. It looks like John Travolta should be putting grease in his hair with that comb in the intro.
Okay.
No, the start. Like that, right there.
Too sick.
Sick. And they had the little cholo with the, what was it, the little mask on, right? At the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot going on.
So many layers to it. And it's got all the little stipple, like, stylings.
Looks great.
They were talking about they had so many different artists work on it, then they were able to just, like, make it all cohesive with this one style.
It's really, really, really cool, honestly.
Okay, I got it. Sorry, I just need to get it so we can cut this into the
ready.
Sure.
Who else was on it?
So we used Paul Flores' art and Eric Foster's animation style, and it's all real. You know, it's real animation, real art. And then Paul Trillo, who's like this like AI wizard. He's just like he's insane.
So good.
Were you shocked when you saw it?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was nuts. Like they showed me the whole project. They had like a lot of people working on this project. Like it was actually it's being assisted by AI.
That's so cool though.
But
I think
people are training it.
For the art style.
They would draw the first frame, draw the middle frame, draw the last frame, let the AI kind of like get there.
Oh, to fill in the blank
type shit.
And they had to run it a lot of times because there was moments where they were able to get like a really clean animation without it distorting so much. So then they kept having to retry it until they got like some clean takes.
How do you think of this shit?
Yeah, that was the question. Like, is this a drug trip and you saw it? Because I always think about movies like that. Like, how did you think of this?
I've definitely never tripped like this.
Giant rooster?
Like, yeah, I've never tripped to see the giant rooster, but it feels I think the vibrant colors and like the way it kind of like saturates when it's tripping is pretty. Yes, so it's familiar.
This right here. So I had this really, really the most intense trip I've ever had in my the second most intense trip I've ever had, dude. I popped out of my body, saw those exact colors, the red colors right there, the Aztec shit. I was floating in space, and the sundial started turning.
This guy right here.
That fool's face was on it. Marty found the exact thing like 2 years later after I told him the story. And I don't know what it means, but it was this big thing turning in space, and I looked down, saw my body, and then went and plopped back in it. And then I was back in my room, but I was tripping. I mean, for hours more, I was gone, but I remember that specifically going, there, that's him right there. That's what I saw. That thing right there.
Yeah, Aztec sundial.
Calendar. Yeah.
I saw that fucking spinning in front of me like this. Not like that. It was that guy, that thing with that color, Marty. That's so when you saw him, like, is he going up Aztec steps? This is a fucking trip. Because I was like, is it something you experienced and you saw it? So, okay, back to it.
My ancestors just calling back at me. It would be crazy, right? No.
We had Bare Knuckle Fighter. You ever see the Bare Knuckle League? We had the full David Diaz.
I've seen it, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay, with David Diaz, the Mexican fool that comes with the mustache and dances with the big-ass sombrero. That fool. He's the shit. We had him on the show, and he told us about this. Was it ayahuasca he had?
No, it was toad venom.
Oh, that's right. It was a toad. He did the MO3.
It's like DMT. It's like a type of DMT that comes out of.
So he said he had a bad one, and then he said he looked down and he started bleeding the colors of there he is. Started bleeding all the colors of this Aztec shit. And then he's like, I got feathers coming out of me, and I could see myself when I was fucking this big ass like creature. He's like, and then I just realized because he was like, I'm gonna quit fighting. And he's like, and I had this breakthrough. I'm like, I'm a warrior, never mind. Now he's about to fight again. I'm hyped, dude. He told the most intense drug story ever, dude. But when it comes to that shit, I'm like, why does it always go back to some weird Aztec shit? So because my grandpa's from the jungle.
Yeah.
He is from the fucking no cars. He's born in like the 20s, 30s. That fool's old as shit.
So it's just if I drink it, it's gonna go back to like
some white man smacking his wife in a bar with an accent.
Is that how it works?
And golf.
fucking Vikings and shit.
No, Marty's like an Irish white,
Oh,
like
yeah,
like a blacksmith white.
Yeah, they're just roofing
At the
and getting
pub.
drunk and stuff.
Roofing.
Shit like that.
Just roofing. They wear the shoes that have pointy toes and shit. Didn't Irish or Scottish people invent golf? One of these motherfuckers invented golf.
Oh, I don't know.
Your like jeans are gonna turn into like a kilt, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Instead of like turning into like an Aztec warrior, you just turn into a fucking bagpipe player, dude.
I know, I'm just river
That'd be
dancing, bagpiping.
You got some soft ass roots and that would suck.
Damn it.
Or if you're just turning into creatures and shit.
Yeah, no.
That's like in South Park where they all get the Pokemon, or they get the weapons and they turn into the anime characters.
They're fucking they have and Kenny throws the
Star in
star
Butter's
into
eye.
Butter's eye. Yeah, I've seen every South Park episode.
Have you?
Yeah.
So my friend,
Get ready. Oh,
I
hold
won't
on.
go too into it, but
Where is it? Newest
oh, I
edition
just
of the
got that
set.
on the bottom. I just bought that. It's from 1998 and just got it
yeah,
off
I can't see
eBay.
it.
It's the Boys in Class, bro. There's a toy.
I can't see.
Oh, you can't see it?
so-
Hold on. I just got it. So my friends, I won't go too into it, but they work for South Park, right? So they let me go on a tour of the studio recently.
You're so lucky, bro.
Bro.
I would have. That's so fucking fire,
And it plays
bro.
music, but I broke the button on ignition. It snapped. I bought it the other day. It's so cool, dude.
That's
It's
so
from
crazy.
98.
You got the aliens in there too.
Right?
The reading rocks.
Isn't it awesome?
This is fire.
It's so
bro.
cool, right?
This is sick as fuck.
I just get so happy about toys, man. And like, especially South Park. It's probably the best anime show of all time.
You got a cool place to put toys too, bro. My problem is I have a lot of knickknacks, but like,
Nowhere to put them.
bro, I get to a point where I don't know what to do because I love cool shit. I like being the person that has the cool shit.
Dude, I got some stupid shit in my house, man. I'm no kid, so I'm like, man, expendable. I have expendable.
But this
income.
is cool though, you know. I don't have
fun.
I don't have a
like a place to like. This is my office
yeah.
where I chill and hang out. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be time eventually for me to fucking get like an office space so I can finally have somewhere to put all my cool shit.
Isn't that crazy? As we get
Build
older,
a studio
just
that's
like,
not in my fucking
in your house.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, I have too many toys. I put them away in a box, man. I had to stop. I go to that place, Frankensons. I used to go a lot. That toy store in West Covina.
I've never been.
Oh, it's like the size of a Costco, and everything is flea market style.
For real?
Inside of a building, there's booths and guys selling stuff. So that's where I got the Gremlin. I got a lot of my stuff. I get the 1/6 super detailed, like the mask, Stanley Ipkiss, kids, crazy.
Yeah.
shit. I stopped though. It was too much.
No, I feel you. I have a lot of there's this artist that goes by Obvious Plant, and I have a lot of his shit, dude.
What is that?
He makes like fake
Oh, you just fucked me up.
like fake toys that are like really
Other
fucking
stuff.
stupid, bro.
Oh no!
Yeah, bro, check that shit out. It's just fire.
Like an obvious plant. Like, oh, that's.
Bro, yeah, look at this shit.
Oh yeah, no. I got they make the fucking. My sister got me one. Is it the Dwight? There's an office one. It's like the guy makes it online. He makes these by hand, right?
Oh, but these he'll make like runs of shit.
Oh never.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's not the same.
He
guy.
dropped one that was like toy horses and labeled them weird dogs.
I like that. Was it that Sam's Mudge instead of Marge?
Yeah,
Mudge.
bro.
They're like slightly off, all of them.
He has a
Oh,
pen.
guess who? Just Susan edition. Shut the fuck up.
Fashion
this
Rats
guy's-
is fire.
this guy's funny, man.
I think I have
Fashion
yeah.
rats.
I have one. I might have 2 Fashion Rats.
Skin loosening wipes.
I got like 2, 3 of like there's it's like a pen that's only for curse words.
See, that's Michael Scott. If
I
he
have
had his
a
toy
few of the
company.
stupidest animal ones too.
Cottage cheese chuggers.
Oh, go up real quick. See the corn dog, uninserted corn dogs. Add your stick.
Yeah,
No, this is like some Jerry old meme page with toys. I love it, dude. I just got remember the toy soldiers, the little green guys.
yeah,
I got like a 5'6" version of it,
that's fire.
and it's so cool, dude. It's
That's so fucking
never
sick.
knew how much they would make me so happy, man.
Yeah.
It's scary though.
I'm like that too with I collect scale model airplanes too.
Oh, do you?
But they're like this big. They're like little ones. They're commercial airliners. I like commercial airliners.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro.
I got one, but he's like this. I used to use it for weed. I collect a lot of toys to do weed pictures. That's how I started. Like, I'd recreate scenes from movies with my toys and nugs, and we put Google eyes on nugs. And I redid the Goodfella. I redid a lot of scenes from movies.
That's fucking tight, bro.
That's how I started doing everything. Yeah, I would sell them packs. And
Reservoir Dogs one.
The Reservoir Dogs when they cut his ear off, Marvin Nash's ear.
Bro.
I got string. I got hemp wick from what you smoke weed with, and I tied him to a chair from Hobby Lobby. And then I redid Forrest Gump when the feather's falling. I got a piece of feather, and I found a Greyhound bus, and I put a bench with Forrest and a suitcase and the shoes. It was so fucking dumb, but it makes me so happy.
Fuck, bro. That's actually cool
fun.
shit.
It was Robot Chicken. I was trying to do Robot Chicken. It was what was my goal.
I love Robot Chicken.
Me
dude.
too.
Yeah.
If you're awesome, you fucking love that shit. If you don't, you're like, it's stupid. But it's not though. Don't be dumb. It's not stupid. It's actually a lot of ideas.
It's a lot of work too.
So much work,
to
dude.
do that.
Remember the Super Mario and Luigi when they run from the cops on mushrooms? And they have a shootout with the cops in Robot Chicken. My favorite one.
I showed Cam that. Let's go.
Oh, the baby.
That type of shit.
You watch Meat Canyon? You ever watch Meat
bro,
Canyon?
I love Meat. Bro,
Let's
Meat
go.
Canyon is my shit. You
So
remember the
happy.
fucking Bugs Bunny one?
No, I haven't seen the Bugs
That's
Bunny.
like the OG one. I think that really blew up. Where he's
No, I
like,
haven't seen. I saw the Toy Story one.
nice.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like
Scooby Doo one's gross.
he's like, let me go, Mr. Wabbit. It hurts. And he's just
Meat Canyon's great, dude. I love that shit because there's so much effort. Like there's so much effort to get your niche audience. Not everybody's gonna like this shit at all.
I know.
I love
Meat
it.
Canyon is straight up like one of my
Favorite
favorite YouTubers.
I gotta
showed
watch
me him.
more of them.
It's
Yeah, bro.
It's
He's
really well done.
Are they all like just a minute and a half random?
No, some the
he
Disney
has-
adults.
Yeah,
You see that?
Yeah, he also has a new I think he has like a series that he's working on too.
Like
that
15 minutes
yeah.
long. The Disney adults one was gross. The Taylor Swift one was gross. The Costco guys one was funny. as hell.
Yeah,
Really?
that one was.
We're
Funny.
Costco, Daddy, and he's just slowly dying.
The McDonald's one was fucking fried too.
Oh yeah, I liked. There's a couple ones I'm like, ooh, it's about to get X-rated. This is creepy, and that's what makes it so creepy. The SpongeBob one was creepy.
You know what I really like too? That would get dark pretty fast.
What?
You ever seen Whitest Kids You Know?
Yeah, of course. That
Bro.
fool's, he died.
Yeah.
Fool died. Fell off a balcony and died.
Yeah, true. R.I.P. I mean, shit. Regardless, R.I.P. Dude, that's a
know.
legend, bro.
What a show.
I don't know.
Whitest Kids You Know is
Whitest
my
Kids You Know.
favorite shit, bro.
Damn, you watched a lot of stuff, dude. What's your 3 favorite movies? I wasn't even gonna ask.
I watched a lot of dumb shit,
sure-
like
same.
bro, because I don't actually know a lot about movies, bro. Like I've never seen Titanic.
That's fine. It's 3 hours of a guy just trying to smash at this girl, and then he's like, "I'll die."
Yeah.
For
Then
that
she
shit.
kills him.
Yeah, then she kills his ass.
But I just haven't seen like my all my cousins are just always on my shit. They're always like, bro, why haven't you seen this movie? Have you seen this? Have you seen it? I'm like,
Oh, you have good cousins though. When you
Yeah.
ask people, like, you need to, it'll enrich in your life.
yeah. So I'll like they'll go on a tangent about like how they like I need to watch a movie and why I shouldn't. I just won't watch it.
Out of spite, like, no, f you.
No, yeah, that's the thing. That's not even out of spite. It's just I just forget, bro. I have like somebody has to force me to sit down and watch a movie. Because
Oh,
if not,
I get you. But growing up, you're bored. You watching shit.
no. Also, I just didn't watch it. I was just playing video games or like.
Oh, that's
or-
different.
Yeah, or just
Gamer kids are. It's
I was
a
also
different
I
story.
was also into music real young, bro. So I just like to spend time finding music and YouTube, bro. YouTube, I low key YouTube. That's where my culture is at.
Oh
Yeah, I've
So you're on like waking up. Chocolate Rain is such a good singer, dog. At like 12 years old and shit. Like, oh, he's got a good voice. He did.
yeah. I like actually YouTube is
What brought you up?
Yeah, those were my movies, bro.
So what was your favorite channel as a
Bro,
kid?
I used to love Smosh, bro. That was my shit.
That's the guys. So I was in a picture and like apparently the Smosh dudes were standing next to me. I don't know who they were, and everybody's like, "You didn't say anything." We went to the Spotify party.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I don't know who that guy is, man. I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, you're.
Was it Ian or
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
I said Ion. Fucking
No, I don't know.
I can't pronounce fucking American names. So I'm like Ion.
What was it? LeBron James kid. See, I grew up on memes too, but through this is my
shit,
little
bro.
brother, so he's way younger.
Bro, I shit posted when I was in high school, like fucking.
What does that
like
mean?
like
You're
13, 14
posting
years ago.
trash?
I would have a lot of photos that just had no context. Like I have.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah,
that's just funny sometimes.
Yeah, but shit posts back then was even less specific. It was like less context. Like there'd be like, bro, I have a folder of I don't know, God knows how many thousands of like just random memes and shit. But this is, bro, I always tell people, and like nobody, and it's cool if it sounds cocky, bro. I don't give a fuck. I was on shit posting mad early, bro. Like I was actually on shit posting.
I don't care if it sounds cocky, dog.
Bro, I was low key like posting these memes, and like I had my homies in high school be like, bro, you're fucking weird, bro. Like what the fuck is this?
That's great. He does that. He has a whole account for it.
Bro,
it's just like feet, but it's a hot dog. Like what the
yeah.
Or a guy's baby's face on a horse, like dude,
like Santa Claus, like drinking out of a fucking, you know, the hamster bottles and shit. Like
See?
I have
for no
shit
reason,
like
right?
that,
Yeah.
So I would have, bro, like so many, and my one of my friends who was there when I saw the banjo guy. She was like the same way. So we would just, that was like my only friend I would share these photos with, and like it was just funny as fuck because it was like, bro, you're like the only other person I know. Because we're both fucking dumb. Dumb as shit. Like in high school, we're just like getting faded and like sending dumb ass memes, bro.
You should do more podcasts, man. You know how many more people just went, I like this guy. Yeah. That's me. You just went for like 30% of the audience and went.
Like, yeah, it's like OG shit posting, OG YouTube shit. Like that was my shit, bro. Like I was really
raised on it.
Yeah, bro.
That's awesome, dude. No, like when we walk around when he was younger. When he was a kid, he loved Logan Paul when he was a little ass kid. When Logan Paul was still like cool as a little kid, like, yeah, we're gonna do vlogs. You know, you're a little boy. That's PG. And the day he moved out, he's like, you could take him by his apartment. And we stood outside of this fool's apartment, and then hella fans were there because he used to like shoot shit on a string across the apartment or something. And we waited there and we saw all these fools, and they had like a bus full of fans. It was a weird day. But I realized like, oh, YouTube. That's when I just started doing YouTube. Yeah. So I didn't really know like, oh, YouTubers are popular as hell. Yeah, I just watched How To Basic a lot.
How To Basic was my shit too. I love How To Basic.
So for explanation, Marty, have you ever had a fever dream?
Yes.
Mixed with a chef's tutorial? That's How To Basic. I love that guy. And there was another one where the guy would just like end up in the forest. And he would say salt, 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 pepper, pepper, pepper. What was that guy? He would like make disgusting food. It was like watching a Pink Guy music video, like Joji shit. It was.
Oh yeah, when Pink Guy was also crazy.
So I didn't know. I just loved Joji's music, and I showed him, and he goes, "That guy looks familiar." I'm like, he's like, his name's Pink Guy.
Filthy Frank, bro.
That's what he said. That's Filthy Frank. I go, who's that? And he showed it. I go, this is. I get why there's millions of views.
You know what's funny? I don't know what I found. And it's a homie now, Rich Brian.
So Rich Chigga. I remember Rich Chigga when he came out.
But even before he put music out, I just loved his videos. I thought he was fucking funny, bro.
I never saw his stuff
fried out, but he was fried out. And then he started putting music out. But I found this fool's YouTube like just when he was just posting memes, bro. He's funny as shit, dude. Like he's insanely talented and insanely funny.
That's a great combination.
Yeah,
that's somebody I want to hang out with.
Yeah, he's the guy, bro. He's a fucking guy. But yeah, that was, bro. That's that whole
phase of my life.
Yeah, bro. Well, I was gonna say, there was something else too.
I forgot.
There's like a million things, bro. It's just funny, bro. I have this. My brain has a lot of deep cuts that like nobody.
Oh, if you say one single syllable, something like, you mean the meme from 2014? I grew up on movies. He grew up on the internet. That's my bro. He's 15 years younger than me. So we have a gap.
Yeah.
So I'll learn about shit through him, like animes and stuff. Man, I don't watch animes, man. Because when I was a kid, animes like, you're weird. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll stop watching.
I was like right on. I think I was on a bit of the cusp because
you're on that verge of
anime.
age.
Anime was like kind of getting cool when I was in high school, but it was still like you're kind of weird if you like anime. But
everybody was weird when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, I loved anime and shit when I was like in high school, so I liked all that. I liked but I did like the movies I liked were always comedy movies. Like Will Ferrell's one of my favorite actors.
Oh yeah, let's run it.
And John C. Reilly, bro, that fool is funny as fuck.
Come on, man. You know what's weird? Seeing John C. Reilly in non-funny movies when he's young.
I never seen that.
Weird. You ever seen Boogie Nights?
No.
It's like a movie about porn actors. It's John C. Reilly, all skinny and young. He's an actor, and it's just weird because he dresses like himself in Step Brothers. He's got like skinny jeans, Converse, little shirt. He's dressed the same, and he's just gotten older. I wasn't smoking. I was high. Anyway, I wasn't driving. I was driving. Anyway, my bad. I messed up my words. I was in downtown. I'm like, why is everybody dressed like it's 1925? All these people in top hats. I'm like, what the? I'm like, what did I smoke, dude? And I'm like, oh, production. There's a movie, and I see this guy just messing with his hat. He turns around right next to my car. It's John C. Reilly in a top hat, and he's like doing this thing with the cane. Like, I wish I was one of the. I wish I could stop and go, I love you so much, man, but there's traffic.
I have too much pride for that. If I ever see somebody in public,
unless I care so much, what I do is this. Thanks for the laughs, appreciate you, and I walk off. I say that all when I see a lot of celebrity fools. I'm like, hey, if I care, anybody from the office, I will stop.
My pride is out of embarrassment.
That's what it is.
I'm not like I will see somebody, I'll be like, damn, that's cool as fuck. Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to think of this, and that's why we always talk about it. Like when fans come up, like I'm sure, like you have fans come up to you. Do you say hi and take pictures?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because if not, then you wouldn't have a fucking career, and that's what people don't understand. Like, be nice, dude. Like they're your fucking fans. They love you.
I'm always gonna say what's up.
Yeah. So when I say it, like when we think of this way, when people come up and say hi to us, they have to like you. They have to get over that embarrassing thing that we all have, and then go.
Bro, yeah, it's
I'll take
a
a picture.
It's a lot. It's not easy, bro. Like I think one of the first times I ever asked somebody for a photo, I was in high school. I would do a lot of shit by myself. So one day I told my mom, I was like, yo, can you just drop me off at this concert?
Your solo concerts? Were you taking tabs and shit?
Nah, this one wasn't. I wasn't on drugs, and I was like just sober. I just really wanted.
So you go on adventures, dude.
Bro, I do road trips by myself. I do a lot of shit.
Like
I travel by myself. Yeah, I love doing a lot of things.
That's awesome. Yeah. I used to do that too.
And it's funny because I hate I don't hate talking to people. I'm bad at talking to people. I'm bad at doing things, but like I have like severe anxiety, but I don't know why doing things dolo is always like it's my shit. I have no problem doing shit like that.
You want to know why? Because I think the same thing when I'm by myself, and me and my wife were best friends. Like she with me constantly because it's my best friend. Even if she wasn't my wife, she's my best fucking friend. When I'm by myself, it's almost like I don't have to worry about another person, like someone's safety.
Yeah,
it's just me. If I want to run into an alley and guy pulls a knife, I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna get away, or I might fight him. But if I'm with my wife, I'm like, this is a situation. Also, something bad might happen, and then it's like the freedom of going. If I fucking crash, hopefully I'm okay. Get out of the car. It's different when you're by yourself because you don't have to worry about another thing it's like a zombie movie. Like if I don't have a kid, I think zombies aren't that bad. I'll just stay up high. But you know what I mean? Like, it's different because I go through that too when I'm driving to the warehouse by myself. I'm like, that's the only time in my life I'm not with somebody. Yeah. I'm like, whoa, I forgot about a lot of things.
Yeah, I also I don't like being on other people's itineraries too, bro. Like I like to wake up, and if I wake up at 6 a.m. and I want to go get a coffee, then I can go do that. I don't gotta worry about nobody. And then, but also like if I want to wake up at fucking 12 and just fuck off for the day and not do shit, like I don't owe that to anybody but myself. Like so anytime I'm on vacation or doing anything, it's just like if I'm dolo, I'm in charge of my own schedule. So it's cool. I like it a lot. It's honestly something that
you need it every couple. I mean, for me, it's just like every time we do filming. But I think everybody needs it because you don't think about like when you're in high school. Like when I was just dropping sacks and delivering pizza by myself. I'm like, damn, I'm always by myself. It's odd. And now I'm never by myself. So when you are, you're like, it's weird, especially when you're an adult and you're like, I can go to Jack in the Box if I want. All right, I'm leaving.
I can eat ice cream for breakfast.
Yo, I've done that before. It's not great. It's not the coolest. I feel like
you know what's fire? Well, I don't kill a whole bottle, but I'll drink a Coke. You ever just wake up and like just drink like a Coca-Cola?
Yes.
But it's like cold right out the fridge, bro, and it's got that little like the fizzy spice.
Oh, you mean you got to flex it out to make sure you can just get through it? Yeah, my whole body is shook. Yeah, because I'm trying to chug a soda. I don't drink soda anymore because I'm addicted bad.
Yeah,
I'm bad.
That's me with coffee, bro. I drink like 5-6 coffees a day, dude.
That's okay. That's I think like coffee is like from the ground, and like Soda is just
yeah.
what does it say? The Mexican kryptonite, diabetes, and soda and bread. And shitty Mexican and shitty Asian food for some reason. I love that syrupy ass chicken.
I'm like that. If I have my man-made vice, it's got to be cigarettes, bro.
You smoke cigs?
I don't do it all the time anymore. Like
I can help you with that.
It's like, you said what?
I can help you stop. I used to smoke a pack or two a day.
Well, so I would do that, and then I would take off months. Like I would quit for like months, but then I'd be like in Europe or some shit, and I'd pick it up. But what I do now is like I limit myself to like 1 or 2 cigs during the weekend, and it has to be like in a social setting.
Okay, that's a huge step.
Yeah, because that way, it's like I can still treat myself with that, but I'm not, because I like to exercise a lot too. Like I like working out. Yeah. But I hate feeling like I'm dying because my lungs are just like
cigs. It's a cig. But European shit's a little different too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll still go buy a pack, but I need that tar. I need that rat poison in my city.
Camel Classics.
27 Marlboros.
Damn.
I like reds too a lot.
Oh man, you're an older Mexican dude. That's what my grandpa smoked. And then he went to the lights because they were better for you. Oh, those taste like shit. I used to steal like 1 or 2 when you go to sleep and go, I'm helping his health. I'm not stealing. I'm prolonging his life. That's why I would justify it.
Yeah, I had my first cig when I was like 14. I was like, this is amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've tried one.
That's a crazy thing that your grandpa was like, this is better for you?
Yeah, he's like, they're light. And, you know, I'll smoke a lights. But
feeling all healthy.
My grandpa died of lung shit because of it. So it's like, yeah, you're going like 2 packs a day, man. You're tripping.
That's a lot.
Oh, that's a lot. I was too. I was smoking Camel non-filters and then Camel Wides. Remember those?
Cowboy killers.
Yeah, you smoke cigs, yeah. So, I have a shirt that says "Smoke 'em if you got 'em" from my grandpa's shit. That cowboy one is the cowboy smoking a joint. That Marlboro looking shirt is smoking.
I mean, bro, what's it? Camel Joe? Is that his name? The Camel?
Yeah, Camel Joe.
He look cool as
dude with the 8-ball when he's hitting the pool thing. My grandpa had those cigarette he smoked marbles. He had the points. He had the jacket, the phone. Remember, if you.
That's bro. That's I mean, it's sad, but that's like also like
it's cool.
Cigarette merch was tight.
Oh, if you got it, you have a dead family member for sure. Like if you got a Marlboro jacket, like my grandpa died for this.
That's real. That's real.
It is, but
that's so fucking funny.
Think about it. Like, don't worry, we only need to make 16 of these. No one's gonna live to get it.
It's gonna be worth a lot. It's gonna be worth going for. Were you saying like your Vans?
They go for a lot too, bro. Like
they're so expensive. The Marlboro Lettermans I've seen, $1,000. Those vintage guys. You ever been to the vintage? I'm sure you have. You travel. Don't they all just smell like an older man? Every time it smells like my grandpa's room when I go to vintage shirt shops. I'm like, $400 for a shirt that some guy slept in. Oh no, man!
I love vintage stores, but yeah, they do be taxing.
They tax so hard. Like, well, it was my grandpa's. He died in it. Like, fuck, it's a Deadhead shirt. Like, shit. I'll give you $350 for it. They're good, dude. They know how to play you really well at these places.
Yeah, I found one of the coolest finds. You ever heard of the Residents? That's super weird, man. Weird as but like, I don't know how long they've been around. I know maybe 2 people that in my circle of like that I've met of my friends that know who the Residents are. It's like a weird band. But yeah, I was at a vintage shop one day in Miami and found a Resident shirt, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like that was I paid a few hundred for that because I was like, this is fire.
If there's something that's that exclusive, you're like, they made 6 of these. Yeah,
I don't know how exclusive it was, but it's definitely like it was a crazy find. It was I was like, holy shit, that's a piece right there.
I feel that. If it's like iconic, like I went to the CBGB in New York, that punk store. You ever heard of that? It's like where they used to do all the punk shows in New York in the 70s and 80s. My mom's into all that shit. So we went to the store and they had like all the flyers from like The Clash, all the band's gonna be here, and they're all stapled. And they plastered over it, and they lacquered over it, so all of it's in the walls forever. And they show like, so I bought her like a autographed something from the front of the store from a picture. That's the only that I'm like, I'm gonna get taxed, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is old. And
it's like history. Yeah.
It's historical. Exactly. Like there's only one of these fucking pictures.
There's a guy out here. You know that store Varsity out here?
No, I don't know shit, dude.
It's on it's so funny because my gym is on that shit. Melrose. It's on Melrose. I was just trying to like confirm in my head if it was Melrose, but it's a store called Varsity and it's like a vintage shop. But in the back there's a section where it's just all metal tees. And I spoke to the guy that runs it too, and he's sick. And I love it because we'll talk about metal, and it's like this guy knows what's up. Like he knows what's up with like the metal shit. Cause I'm a big metalhead, bro.
Oh really? Is that why you know Ratchet?
Is that
This fool's a walking Tasmanian devil and
bro.
Shit. Yeah, it's like in Space Jam. That's Ratchet, man.
But yeah, and yeah. So we chopped it up, and I copped some cool fucking little pieces out there and shit. But yeah, I like when you go somewhere and
the fool's knowledgeable.
Yeah,
it's like going to old cards or old comic stores. When like the comic book store guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
It's like when people used to be like that. And now it's just like, yeah, I work here. And Cold Stone. And Subway. I'm like, you don't know about fucking stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get that.
And also, yeah, I like also talking to people about watches. That's
into watches?
Yeah, I love watches.
I just got into them, dude.
Really?
Last night, I took this fucking video. Can I show you real quick? It's really fun, dude. I got this thing that holds your watches. I didn't.
Does it spin and keeps them wound or?
So it's okay, real quick. This is a PS1 watch. It's a PS1, and you click it, and it opens and shows the time.
Oh, wow,
just
that's
incredible.
Crazy. That's cool.
It's my first watch ever, Space Jam.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. That's cool.
Okay, but watch. When you get back into it.
Oh yeah.
Watch. It's they're constantly spinning, and there's a light in it.
Oh,
there's got that light. Thing? Yeah, it's in my room.
It's like a box.
It's a box that spins your watches, but it has light. You
know, that chronograph AP is fire.
I just got it, dude.
That thing is.
Oh yeah, you know about watches?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just got it a couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, I love.
So there's one watch. I can't do it to myself, and it's scary. And I'm never gonna be one day. We'll see. I said I'll never be able to do it, but let's knock on wood. Fuck. My favorite watch of all time. My friend. He's a watch seller, and I just. Every day. You know those pack plugs where they show a nug with the packs behind it over and over on Snapchat? They're trying to sell you weed.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? It's like he's like that with the watch. He's like, hey, man, I got this.
Watch dealers are fucking...
They put that
They're smart.
Yes,
bro.
they're
smart.
They put the 0.5 on and get close. I'm like, oh, my God.
Especially once they know you.
Oh, they know what's up. Oh, dog, you ever want to trade that in? Just let me know. I got this. You can just pay a little more. Like, oh, you bastard.
Yeah. No, they'll show you the watch that like they know you're going to like love.
Yeah,
too.
he knows which one. My favorite watch of all time is the... Well, actually, no, I'll take it back. There's the open face. It's the skeleton white frosted AP.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh, my God, I love it so much. It's so fucking nice, but it's so damn expensive.
Any AP skeleton is really fucking fire. I love the black ceramic ones.
That's the one John sold.
Yeah?
Yeah, my homie had it, and he sold it, and he put it on his house. I'm like, how much was your watch? I didn't realize how much those fucking watches go for.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's like driving a fucking Lambo.
Also, like, was it like the rainbow AP too? That thing is like
I would say now my new one is that
thing. Yeah,
you know, timepiece trading in Miami. The dudes that like all the YouTubers go to in Miami.
Oh yeah.
So I went there and he had that. He got it that morning. It was the rainbow gold frosted open face AP with the diamond bezel baguettes. In person, it's like, do you remember when Apu was like? He takes it and it's like, yo, you can't do that. That's how I felt. Like I want to fucking take it so bad. It's like humans are just attracted to shiny shit. Because I saw and went, I'll sell everything I have to get that. But I know I'm just not stupid.
Especially when you know like what's up with like the watches. Like it's a whole ordeal, dude.
I'm learning now. See, you knew the name with the chronograph, like you knew what it was. I got rid of my Royal Oak for it. I'm like, I had a Royal Oak for a long time, just a black face, regular one. I loved it, and then I traded it for that. I paid more, and then I don't know about what. I'm starting to learn, but my homies are they fly to Miami. Like, I'm gonna check out this watch and see if it's a good deal. I'm like, all right, just FaceTime. I'm like, I want to see it in person.
No, it's like that, bro.
Like, what is that? I see the square, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
This is an AP actually.
Wait,
It's a Royal Oak, but it's from like it's
this
funny,
is an older one.
Yeah, it's an older one. Yeah.
You're into watches by year?
Not necessarily by ear. I saw this. My friend Marvin. He's like a jeweler, and he's a jeweler. He makes jewelry and he sells like vintage jewelry. So I got this ring from him and I got this watch from him.
Damn, because I saw the square. I'm like, that's not a Patek.
No.
When you walked in, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Patek. Oh, that's too small. That's not a Patek.
Yeah.
I've never seen the AP that shape.
Yeah. I mean, it is a women's watch. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's why. That's why the shape. I'm like, no, that's too flat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah. I just saw.
Girls have such cool shit, dude.
Yeah.
My wife has the watch I've always wanted.
They have sick watches, bro. Super fire watches.
They're so cheap, dude. It's like buying baby Jordans.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Compared to Jordans. Yeah. No, the watch I want is 4 times as much, and she has the watch I've always wanted.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't afford that for myself. I'll buy it for you. And it was a quarter of the price.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I wish I was just smaller. I guess I need to lose weight. Or fuck.
Yeah.
Get a little baby.
It's funny because I like small watches on my wrist because I do have pretty small wrists, but also like a big watch still looks cool. Like I have a Daytona from 03 and
Those are cool.
It looks tight like on my wrist. But it's I think that 41 is probably the
So they make 42.
I don't know. But I think just in general any watch that might be like the largest for my wrist I would go.
Oh, for you, yeah.
Imagine me with like a
I'm
fucking yacht master or some shit.
Dude,
like.
I saw some guy the other day. I can't remember where we were. This Mexican, like he was a Dominican ass fool. Because I'm like, are you black? Are you Mexican? But you probably Dominican ass fool. Has to be because I don't know. And the man had like, oh, we were in Mexico. The man had this. Like it was like Flavor Flav watch. And I'm looking, I'm like, dude, you could sit a water bottle on it and it would
Rest
fit.
your phone on that shit.
No lie. It was like a Ben 10 watch, dude. I swear to God, I'm like, wow, that's a big dude. And it didn't even look weird on him. Like, you're that big? You wear a T plate on his shit. I swear to God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just getting into him, dude. Like, I'm starting to like learn, and like I took that video last night. Woke up this morning and they're spinning. I'm like, oh
bro,
my
it's because when you get into the watches, bro, it sucks you in, bro.
So fun.
It sucks you in. Like it's not. It's like once you're in that hole, you're like, oh, fuck.
It's like a different. Yeah. It's like when I found toys. Like when I discovered, like I can buy these toys.
Are you into like flipping them, like tracking the values and everything?
Nah, I like to have watches. Honestly, if I got into it, I would probably like shift careers.
Yeah, it's another job.
It's like that. Like it's because it's two things. I think it does consume that much time, but I'm also like if I really like something, I'm gonna get deep into it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if getting in a watch is that deep is a smart idea for me.
About 3 weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna chill. I don't want to look at him anymore.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what am I doing? I got this one. I just got this one so I can like, if I get robbed, I'm not like, I lost a house. You know what I mean? I want to be able to like wear a watch. And if I get a boxing match, I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry. Like it's badass, dude. I love them. It's just like having remember LA Gears, the light up shoes? The light up fucking lights in the back. That's how I feel with them. Like, they're so shiny. I love this. I think I'm pretty sure I haven't matured and I have ADD.
But they're an investment too, though. That makes them not.
That too. I mean,
watches are
that too.
Yeah.
On the actual adult side, yeah. That's the only reason why I would get them. But they're fun, dude. I had my Space
If you get
Jam
the right watch too, it's an investment. Because sometimes you'll get another watch that's just like, will depreciate. Yeah. Like,
I've seen some go up like crazy though. Like John, my homie, he had this wild AP and he flipped it for like almost 2.5 times what it was.
Yeah, the APs, also the Daytonas, bro. Those things
they're classic.
Yeah, but what's it, the John Mayer?
Oh, he did
so expensive. The John Mayer AP, is that what you're talking about?
No, the John Mayer, the Daytona.
I thought he had the AP.
It's not his. Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, it was a Rolex.
It's a Rolex. No, cause I mean I don't know if he did.
I haven't seen it. I saw the ad saying like coming soon. It was blue and it had like
probably. I mean AP's been doing collabs, but there's a Rolex. It's not a collab with John Mayer. They call it the John Mayer because he popularized a watch because he was talking about it. I think it was like Hodinky, like the watch channel. So it's a watch channel where they do like I think it's called like Talking Watches literally. But yeah, don't quote me if I'm wrong. But it's a series where they just talk with a bunch of artists about watches and they show off their collections.
Sick.
And John Mayer is a fucking like nasty ass collector, bro.
Oh,
like,
is he?
He has like 2 videos by himself, and he has one with Ed Sheeran.
About watches?
About watches.
Damn, that fool's hella tall and got mad watches. He's definitely hyped as hell when he goes to sleep. Damn, my feet are hanging off the bed. He goes to sleep.
He's like, this is a nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it blinded me. Yo, some of these fools are like that fool TJ Khaled goes so fucking hard. I see some of these guys now that I know about the watches, and I see him go, oh, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know what Richard Milles were.
Oh yeah, Richard Milles.
I didn't know those playful ass watches were so expensive.
Yeah, it's OD expensive.
The guy on the plane next to me, he was with that full Sauce Walker. When I saw him, right? I saw him together, and I'm like, who's this homie? Some white fool, like a Goldberg from WWF. I'm like, that fool's wild looking. I look down and go, well, that's a cool watch. And I'm like, oh, it's a Richard Mille. Oh my God. I didn't realize their houses.
The super colorful ones?
Right? Yeah, they're like the Cuji of watches.
Yeah.
But oh my God, they're so fun.
Who's the Spanish tennis player, the really big one? Nadal, what's his first name?
You're asking the wrong. Ask him. He knows more Spanish than I do at this point, damn it.
But yeah, he has like his own watch for like Richard Mille, and like that shit is also like stupid expensive, bro. Yeah.
I've seen some were so fun. I was gonna go to Jacob and Co. to go film a vlog. My homie's friends with them, and they go, "Okay, yeah, you can come in and film, but he has to spend at least 30." And go, "You want me to?" I'm gonna watch the YouTube videos of people that have already done this. I don't need my own YouTube video there, but they were gonna let me in and go film. I was like, "Oh, it's so cool. They have such cool stuff."
You had to spend 30.
They wanted me to spend 30 bands to be able to use the time in the store. I'm like,
can I return this shit?
right, right,
bro. Go spend 30 at Rolex and just start building credit so you could just go in and
so
buy.
So mean with that, dude.
Yeah.
They're like the cool kids club with that shit. Like, oh, you spent money? Come back in a month. I'm like, oh shit, dude. That's how I feel.
You gotta spend bread so that they can. So they might even consider giving you access to get a fucking Daytona or Submariner or some shit like that.
Isn't that wild?
I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with AP and
I've never even been
Patek.
in there.
Yeah,
that's how like crazy is. Like, I haven't been in this motherfucking store.
Yeah, but you're not gonna walk out with a Royal Oak. Like,
isn't that crazy?
You probably walk out with like an offshore or some shit, but.
Oh man, yeah, you're over here speaking a different language to me right now. I need to start learning more. Offshore, we just said offshore, like See, my homies there are like this bezel, the RGB. That's what my other RGB bezel. Was that what it's called?
I don't know about that one.
Rolex. The bezel thing, the circle.
Yeah,
circle around it. You know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I know what the RGB is.
Okay, well they know all the. Is that the something blah blah blah? I'm like, dude. They know that it's cereal now. Like when I watch those fools on TikTok, give it to me, 500, flip. Like, fuck, you Middle Eastern fools are tight as hell. Some of those fools are sick, dude.
The fucking, you ever seen the Pride and Pinion channel?
Is that the guy that wears the beanie?
Nah, it's this dude from, I think he's Irish, but
Nice.
yeah, but his name is Nico Van something. Yeah,
yeah. It's the guy he's in New York though, right?
Nah,
that guy's name's Nico too. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, but this fool's funny, dude. Like he has a cool watch channel where he just talks about watches like all the time and shit. I just don't know how to say his last name because it's crazy as
hell. Dude, yeah. I like watching. They're like watching. You ever seen that Uncut Gems movie with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's how these TikToks are. I feel like. Make the sale, man. Just fucking sell it.
They had a real jeweler. They had full tracks.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah. That fool, you see him in New York, almost got he got ran out of that neighborhood for doing the gold giveaway challenge.
Oh, yeah,
he's trying to give people money. Like, get out of here with that shit. And this gangbanger fool runs him off. Like, get out right now. Take all that shit with you. He was 40 bands right there. What the fuck's wrong?
He was trolling 50 Cent with that though. I thought.
You know what? Dude, what'd you watch on World Star, Marty? All right, what'd you see on World Star this morning? Because I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, the watches, I don't know. But I know this is crazy, but it was like 35 minutes ago. Yeah, I got to go to South Park Studios. I got to go, right? So as I'm walking through, so you've seen every episode, right? So you're a fan.
Yeah.
I'm walking through, and the first thing I see is the storyboards where they're drawing everything, right?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I went with somebody, like I said, somebody that works there, and there's like 2 other people with me, and he's looking at us, and me and my homie Jeebus are fucking fans, dude. Like I love South Park so damn much. I fucking love it, dude. Anyway, I brought him with me. He was in town from my hometown. I'm like, guess where we're going? I'm like, blew his mind. So we pull up and we get there, and the first thing I see is the storyboards, and the guy's looking at us. He's like, you ever seen The Sandlot?
Yeah, but that was so long ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
he's like, throw that away, man. Here's a new one. He's like, all right, kids, you can take one.
No,
like, take a storyboard. I went,
and
he let me take one. I framed it. It's above my computer. I see
it
every day. Oh, I'll show you. I have a video of it. I lost my fucking mind. So he was going through it, and then he starts taking us like on the history, and we're going into the. I mean, I wasn't filming, but he let us in the writing room, and the last episode is still up. What they were writing all the ideas, and it's the one that it was the epidemic, the weight loss, the Ozempic one, the end of obesity. That's what it was called. And I see all this shit up, and like you could see, we're like, all right, change this, cross that out, this character now. I'm like, oh, that's why that fool's in there. Oh, it's so weird seeing that shit. Oh my god. No.
I love that Bill Hader was the one that wrote the fish stick show.
I can't believe that. I didn't know until I saw the clips about it. Like, is that Bill Hader in there? What for? I'm like, man, Bill Hader, dude. I love that guy. Oh, it's crazy because like,
don't you mean Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Steamy. It's like, nah, the thing is, I love it because I think why we relate so hard. Like, I'd be in that room on the fucking floor dying.
Bro.
I have a video of me in that room on that podium. I was like, just take a picture of me standing.
That's sick.
Because one of my friends just got to do a voice on there, on the Ozempic one, and I'm like, this is fucking. It's like being in GTA.
Bro, that's my dream is to do voice acting, bro. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I know I'm gonna get there one day.
It'll happen. Sure. Yeah. It'll happen, and it's gonna be some. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna call it now, and I like to call it. It's gonna be with Pixar, and you're gonna get a fucking bag off of it for some reason. Watch, and he's gonna be like a character that kids come up to, like, "Are you so and so?" And you're gonna be like, "Yeah," like Mr. Krabs or something. And like, by the way, thanks for the $12 million 3-picture deal.
Who was Cuco, right? Cuco. Oh shit, the movie.
What a movie, bro! I just watched it. I've never seen. I just watched it on Christmas with my nephew.
You cry?
It was so good. No, I didn't cry.
I cried.
It was so good.
My daughter cried for damn sure.
Yeah, she's so emotional.
They announced Coco 2, I think, recently.
Yeah. We had a artist on here, a Spanish artist recently, Alex Legado. I don't know, it's a Legado Siete or something is the Legado 7 is the brand. They're like he's like a classic Spanish fool. He's wild. He's from he said the name of the town. I'm like Coco? The music is in the name of the town. He's like, everybody from there is a musician. It's like,
oh, that's cool.
It's an own artist. It's like everybody's an artist. They do this. Somebody famous guy from this town. I'm like, are you like Coco? He's like, exactly like Coco. So I'm like, this is real. Where the fuck is SpongeBob at? Where's Bikini? I want to just find it. If I can go to anywhere, dude. If you can flip into any cartoon right now and live there as like, I'm part of this. What would it be? Has to be animated. It doesn't have to be like South Park or some shit.
Futurama.
Oh my god, for real?
Yeah.
Would you be on the ship or just in the planet? As part of the crew?
Yeah, probably part of the crew, bro.
Okay. You know what's crazy is Futurama. A lot of guests say it. It's one of the least shows I've watched.
Really?
Like I've watched seasons, but I've never binge watched that. I guess I have watched a lot.
Bro, Futurama is honestly like,
it's great.
It's one of the best shows ever, bro.
Sad intro. Just delivering pizza, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. I was like, oh, I would be so sad if I got stuck for years. What a weird concept for a show.
Yeah, dude. It's nuts. It's nuts. I loved it, bro. Futurama is one of my favorite episodes. One of my South Park and Futurama are my two comfort shows. Oh, and One Punch Man.
What's that?
This is Rocco's whole playlist.
Yeah.
I never even heard of it.
It's essentially just a bald guy that's really strong and nobody could beat him. He's a superhero.
Dana White? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Only if it's your wife.
I have Saitama tattooed on my leg, bro.
You have what?
I have Saitama tattooed on my leg.
Oh, see this fool. This is you. He's like, I want to get the Chainsaw Man pull string on my chest. That's the only tattoo he wants.
It's not a tattoo. It's It's a temporary one.
Oh, so what the fuck, dude?
Like 2 days ago.
I was like, dude, you tell me you got a tattoo, asshole.
No, it'll be there for like 2 months. Just so I can see if I want to get it. Yeah.
Huh.
That's cool.
Hi, I'm a fucking nerd. My name's Rocco. Yo, that was like a fucking, like when your child's like, you got a piercing? Like, bro, I would have went with your ass. What the fuck? You live right next to me, dickhead. Yo, I didn't expect you to do that right now. I thought you really tattooed that shit on your chest. And at first I was gonna be like, dog, it's gotta be more detailed than that. It's not centered. I'm like, Rocco, no way. It's not centered.
No, I first saw myself.
Oh, okay. Damn, sorry, dude. That was a real emotion. I was like, no fucking way, dude. Like, mom was here this morning. You didn't tell her? What the fuck? All right, sorry.
Are you ready? Are you ready to get tatted on your chest?
I think so. I like it.
I'm scared.
Are you asking him because you know how painful it is?
Yeah, bro.
You said you're covered? Do you have fun shit?
Fun shit? What
Like,
does that mean?
Fun shit? Like, that's something you love. You just said you had a character tattooed on you.
Oh.
Last night at a fucking I was at a funeral yesterday. I felt so disrespectful. I kept trying to stare at this lady's arm because it was South Park. Cartman, respect my authority. It was respect my authority. I'm like, I gotta see it.
Okay, bro.
I gotta
Here's
see it.
Bro, I want to get a South Park tattoo, but here's my thing. To begin with, I love it so much, I don't know what I would get.
Yeah, it's hard because how do you pick?
And also, like, I want to.
What's your idea? I want to know.
I just don't know what I would get because I don't want it to also feel like. I want it to be something that looks cool and just like black ink because I don't have any color.
Ready? I got an idea. How about just the mountain background? We all know what that is.
The mountain background?
Behind the sign in the snow. That can be in black and white. And you can put whatever you want on the sign. Could be cool. Because we all know that's South Park. That's early South Park, though. Or the alien from South. But no, you know what?
Yeah.
You have to really love South Park to know that's South Park.
I mean, that's the thing. I don't care. Like I don't get any of
for
my
yourself.
Yeah, I don't get any tattoos for anybody to kind of.
No, it's on your own
yeah,
body.
It's like
so you can look at it yourself.
Yeah.
Like look at that stick in the snow. That'd be
so like if people recognize the Saitama or like the Lunatone on my leg, I'm just like, oh yeah, like you know what's up, because but like Lunatone is not like a popular Pokemon. That's not like
which one?
It's like
which one is
like
that?
Deep reference characters type.
I did Pokemon
Yeah.
for like 2 months when I was a kid, and then we talked about it. My grandpa's like, it's stupid. I'm like, all right, and I just stopped. I was all embarrassed and shit. Pokemon was the shit, dude. I was that kid trying to say the names at the end. I couldn't do it.
Pokemon's my shit. But I just don't know what I would get if I do a South Park tattoo. I want a Futurama tattoo also, but I just don't know what I would get also.
Ooh, I mean, Bender's always a great way to go.
Yeah,
Bender
I kind of want to
deer.
get Bender on my ass though because that's a
Yeah, that's a deep cut. Bite my shiny ass, or just a little bite out of your ass.
I just don't know if I'm ready to tap my butt. You know, like I don't know if I ever even had it planned to tap my butt. That'd be the only thing I'd ever get, which is valid. But also, if I ever decide I want to do like a whole thigh piece, that might go into my
mess it
butt.
up, yeah. Damn. See, I don't have any. I'm afraid of needles, dude.
Really?
My mom's tatted. My sister's got her whole head. Everything. My wife's fucking. I'm the only one with no tattoos. This fool's got a temporary. Like I don't got nothing. I'm afraid that I'll start and go stop.
I mean, shit, you stand out, bro. Yeah.
All right, I'm like you're the only fool with no tats. Like, yeah. Look.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
I think a lot of people are more tatted nowadays than
Of course,
yeah.
for sure. It's like the number one thing to do when you turn 18.
Yeah.
My little sister sent me a picture 2 hours after she was 18. Fucking tatted her fucking arm.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's a prime example of shit that like I'll tell you like because I just love tattoos since I was like a kid, bro. Like as I was a kid, I just knew when I grew up I was gonna have tattoos.
How'd
And
your mom and dad feel about that?
oh, they always hated it, so I would always tell them I never
What about
wanted.
this one. Did you
This-
turn like this when you saw him for the? Hey, what's up, guys? I just hit it as long as you could.
I just told them. I was on tour and then they came to New York to see me and so I got this in Boston and I had completely forgotten that my parents was about to be in town in New York.
I can't say.
It's like it's a cross with like a design kind of like
okay.
with a design around it just so it could kind of fit the shape.
Yeah.
And it did not look like kind of weird and off.
Fucking gangster tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it works. It looks like
Yeah.
it's part of your hairline.
Artistic.
Yeah, so then I was like, fuck, bro, I gotta wear it. So I was just wearing a hat the whole time. And after a while, bro, I was like, bro, I cannot wear a hat. Like it's the whole
Probably
day.
hurting.
Yeah, so then and my hair was a little longer though too. So when I performed the show, thankfully they didn't see it at all, bro. Like my hair was covering it. But then we was about to dip to the next city, and I was saying bye to my parents, and I just was like, honestly, guys. And then I was like, I got a tattoo, and they were like, you got it on your face. I'm like, it's not really my face. And I showed them, and then my dad just looked at me and was like, pendejo. And but then he just gave me a hug. He's like, honestly, because I was already like sober by this point, bro. I'm getting like all these even more tattoos now that I'm sober. So because they always, I don't know, in their head thought that maybe I was being influenced by something else or whatever. And I was like, bro, I would bust missions to go get tattoos by myself. Like only a few of my tattoos I've been like with homies and shit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, then my parents are like, well, I mean, this is what you really liked, and I guess so just get it. And yeah,
what a reveal.
Was there like
it's jump off a diving board?
Something in particular that happened that made you just go sober?
No, honestly, I mean, dude, there could have been a lot of things. Like I had fatty liver at 22, bro.
Oh shit, that Mexican shit, dude.
Yeah, bro, we early,
so quick.
What's
so
that
fast.
mean?
It's like, I don't know if it's literal fat around your liver. I mean, but it's you're getting close to having like cirrhosis and shit.
Your function. Yeah. Oh, because you were drinking.
Yeah. Oh. Like I had stopped like metabolizing. That's why I had gotten so like big at some point.
Oh, you're drinking every day then?
Yeah, I was drinking a bottle and a half of tequila every day.
Damn. You know what's crazy though? Like, that's what fans expect. Like, I bet you this fool's fucked up and having fun and making music. I'm like, yeah, that's what you see in the fucking Doors documentaries and shit. That's why it was so tight. That's you look at Mick Jagger and everybody like, wow, those guys are doing hard drugs performing for 80,000 people. How fucking cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you go, and they all fucking die though. So what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, but even that didn't make me stop, bro. I really just stopped because at some point I started feeling like shit, bro. I was like, holy fuck, bro, I'm drinking every night. And if it wasn't tequila, there was a point I got into wine super heavy.
Expensive.
You know how easy it is to just finish a bunch of wine?
Yeah.
If you're used to, because I didn't chase my tequila with anything. Oh. So I would just drink it out the bottle. Or
when I see that, I just think of like my crying. Fucking Mexican folks so emotional and they get drunk and start crying about shit from fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah,
oh man, dude. Yeah. My dad's bad alcohol, so I would have to like, don't go on the road, and he'd be fucking like get all fucking tear. I'm like, why? It's fucking 8:30, dude. Come on, I got school tomorrow. You know what I mean? It was like, come on, and I don't know what it is, dude. It's like the emotions of these brown motherfuckers.
Yeah, bro. If I was low-key a tank, man, when it came to drinking. Like
for some reason, right? Why?
Yeah.
Why? It just works.
Yeah.
It's so scary though.
Yeah. So and then same with the coke, bro. I used to be a coke fiend, bro. Like I got into it, then I had quit for a bit, then I got back into it again. I was like, bro, I gotta quit this shit. So I hit 3 years this month actually. I had 3 years. Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
Good shit, dude.
Yeah,
because it's. We talked about it earlier today in the other episode today. We did an episode with me and him earlier, and we were talking about it. Like, I wish that shit was good for you, and it was great. I wouldn't even be smoking weed, and I said it.
Yeah, you don't quit because you hate it, but you quit.
No, you quit because it's like it's not good. And I always say Chris Farley, like I can't. I'm too fat to be doing drugs, and that's why I say, "What I want to lose weight so I can do a backflip and do a rail." Yeah. Maybe at the same time. We're not sure yet, but I know I won't do drugs anymore. They're just not worth it. Because I know if I'm on the ground going, "This is it," I go, I could have just been like hiking.
Oh yeah, bro. I had a lot of moments like that, bro.
Good,
it's
dude.
not fun, bro. I remember the last night I ever did it. I called my therapist that morning, and because I stayed up all night, so I was already morning. Yeah, it was morning time, and I called my therapist at the time, a different therapist than I have now. And I called him. He was like, maybe this is like you telling yourself that you need to quit, because every time every time I had quit something was always influenced by somebody else telling me like, yo, you should quit. But
not for yourself yet.
But yeah, it's finally for myself to stop. And then the same thing with the drinking. And yeah, so it's clutch, man.
Has your life gotten a lot better in other ways since you stopped?
Yeah, I mean, I always tell people the same thing, brother. Life doesn't get easier. You just get better at handling things, because life is never going to stop throwing curveballs at you, and life's also never gonna stop throwing good things at you. So you have to be able to take everything like at face value. And
Yeah.
So that's, but in retrospect, it makes life easier because you get better at handling anything off of just like raw dog in life.
Yeah, it kind of makes me. The one thing is like, as like I said, I was at a funeral yesterday. I was like, damn, I kind of feel like a dick. Like I'm getting less sad at fools passing away because I know it's normal.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, I feel you.
that
Yeah,
shit sucks.
I get that. I feel like every year, me and my family and I were all used to kind of like that, bro. Because we just for some reason, I was talking with my cousin about this, and they were like, "Damn, bro, we lose like 2-3 people like every year, bro. Like just every year, like consistent. Some years like it'll be more, and
I can't imagine being 80. And be like, I got 2 friends left.
yeah,
Oh, I remember when we were in high school, man.
yeah. Especially also if you grew up in areas where like you just see folks, so they get into like some gang shit, or they just like into drugs, and the consistency of like how many people you lose, and sometimes they might not even like. I also realized that recently where I'm like, damn, I mean, I don't have my friend no more because he's just strung out. He's not dead, but he might as well be like, and it's fucked up to say that. I'm glad they're alive. Actually, like I'm very happy that they're alive, but it's.
Waiting for the call, but he passed away. That's
yeah, for me, it's just more like I wish I could have the same conversations I could have with this person. I wish I could talk to them like I used to talk to and hang out. But you know, it's sad. So it's not that I wish that they were dead because I don't ever wish that. It's more like they just don't feel like it's like my friends aren't really here no more. So
yeah, they're not dead. They're just never. That version's gone.
I feel like it hits your brain as if they died. You like you like mourn somebody once you know you're like, I'm never gonna talk.
When I
to
think
this
about them, I
person
go,
again.
oh
They're gone.
man, they were great. And when you say they were, you're like, oh, they're dead then, right?
Yeah.
But in your head, it is like I was in my hometown yesterday, and every time I see a white dude on a bike, I'm like, oh, because my best friend he's fucking gone. Like he lives under a bridge. He's strung out.
yeah.
I talked to him for the first time like 2 years ago in 10 years, bro. We were best friends every day, going to school, living, like all that shit. But he's gone. And every time I see him, like, I see a tweaker, I'm like, I'm not going to say nothing, but I just want to be like, all right, you're good. Like, it's sad, dude. It's like watching the butterfly effect. You're like, all right, just keep walking down the sidewalk, I guess. I can't talk to you. Like, it's over. It's a different life. It's fucking sad.
Yeah, it's a different person, yeah.
It's weird, but when you see him, like, wow, you look like the fools we used to fucking avoid. This is really weird.
Yeah. It's a crazy ass reality. I am thankful for all my homies that didn't get like fully like taken out by that. Whether it's like drugs or like just like street shit. Like I'm happy when I see the homies that like made it past that shit, and I never miss a chance to like the homies. I'm like, I'm proud of you, fool. Like I'm proud of you, bro, because you know also just life is crazy. Anything can happen at any moment, and then it's like, damn, I never got to tell them I'm fucking proud of them. So I always just tell to all the homies actually. They don't even like you could do whatever. I'm just always gonna tell you I'm proud of you
For living.
Yeah, like literally.
Because I know what you're saying. Like some fool, I don't do nothing. I'm fucking broke. Like, but you're not a drug addict and you're still trying.
Good person.
So fucking much, and you don't think of it till you get older, though.
Especially in LA, bro. It's hard. Like if when you can see how crazy shit is in LA, how expensive shit is, like, and you're young and you're just like looking at everything, and like, bro, am I gonna ever make a living out here? That shit hits you like a fucking.
Like, how's this gonna ever be possible to like buy a house out here?
Yeah, bro. Like it's I always look back at that shit because it felt damn near impossible growing up. I was like, bro, how the fuck? Yeah.
Most realistic thing anyone's ever said. How am I gonna make it? I feel that. Like when I moved out here, I'm from like by Fresno area. I'm from like the little towns by there, and I moved here like almost 10 years ago. And damn, that shit's scary as hell, dude. Looking around like, how much is your rent? How do you even make money?
How do you eat? What do you eat?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even imagine. Like I went to like a nice apartment once. I'm like, how much is it rent? He's like $4,000. Like, how? How do you live, motherfucker? What do you do? Like, I feel like I'm paid in full. Like Lulu, like I want in on this shit. Yeah, break it down to me. Like, fuck, dude, how do you? It seems impossible until you finally make money. You're like, why was my brain thinking that it was impossible? I didn't have this puzzle.
Also,
piece.
because you don't have a concept too, like of how long that's gonna last. Like you're just like, I'm here until like I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna be able to figure this out. So, and yeah, I'm very lucky that it got figured out quick, because it was like, all right, cool. Like now I can, you know, now I know that I got a future in this shit. But those first like few, I mean, even at first, I can't say first few years, because even first few years that I was making music, I was living at my parents' house and shit, so I wasn't even thinking that far ahead.
Struggling at that craziness yet.
But even like just those months after like high school and like trying to figure out some shit, and thankfully my parents were never trying to kick me out or nothing. But in my head, I was just like, bro, like there was just so much shit going on all around me. I'm like throughout my life, like just so much shit happening, and even though my parents weren't tripping on me, I knew that they were too, because I knew, for one, they didn't want me to do music, because it was like, well, what?
You make money. Yeah,
how you gonna make bread? I know like my mom was also just dealing with some like sickness shit at that time too, so she wasn't even really like able to go to work all the time. You know, they're paying off a mortgage. They almost lost the house twice. Fuck. My mom saved that shit by herself, bro. She did all the paperwork to like fucking save the crib twice. Like, it was crazy. My mom was like insane. She's smart as fuck, bro. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so just all that shit, I was like, I know nobody's pressuring me right now, but I gotta figure some shit out, because I don't want anybody around me to be struggling with anything.
Or then be a burden yourself.
Yeah, but then you start, but you also don't know when it's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And those, like, every passing day, every minute, every hour just feels like fuck, bro. Yes. Like, when is this gonna change? And you know, thank God that it happened when it did, and that was a time span for me. But yeah, bro, folks be pushing through some crazy shit, dude. And I'm always, that's why I was gotta tell everybody around you, even if they still struggling and shit, just tell them, you know, I'm proud of you and shit, bro. Because every day is progress, bro. Yep. Even if you had a bad day, even if I fell back into smoking cigs every fucking time, but I'm still like, well, I'm alive, bro. I can
stop again.
Yeah, I can stop again. Mm-hmm. Now I figured out my little, you know.
Can you please tell everybody so they can stop that shit? Also, not a lot of cigs as much anymore. It's a lot of vapes, but it's seldom to see some cigs on some young kids now. It's almost fucking awesome to see. Like, I don't see young fools smoking cigs, but I don't see young fools smoking cigs at all.
I hate vapes, bro.
You're probably one of the people that said it, though.
I hate vapes, bro.
They're disgusting.
They look stupid. That's my thing. They look dumb.
Yeah, they do. They do look kind of.
You got an iPad in your fucking on your hand, like you're just smoking. Yeah, bro. Come on.
That shit is crazy. Like, let me wet my cotton. Like, that's what you're smoking? Smoke some weed, dude.
They're not like, none of that is good, but I just think vapes are stupid.
Yeah, it depends, dude. I know some people like, just help me quit cigs, and now I stop. Like, all right, well, it must help a little bit.
Yeah.
But what's your way to stop? In case there's anybody out there like help.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out, because
you said I got my little thing figured out. That's what I thought you meant.
Well,
like,
I figured out that I do like 1 or 2 cigarettes on the weekends. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how to fully quit. I could always give advice on like how to move forward with like quitting addictions and shit, but I don't, you know. But regularly with cigs, I'm still struggling, bro. Yeah. Coffee and cigs to me are those two things. I have a really hard time trying to quit. Mm-hmm.
Well, I fucking hate coffee. I'm glad. I wish I did. I'm tired as fuck all the time, and I don't like energy drinks. I'm just like, all right, I got more shit to do. I'll just get up.
You gonna do matcha?
I just tried for the first time the other day. It tastes like shit. Or I got a bad one. Oh, it tastes like chalk. I'm like, this is where fucking half the Japanese population is going nuts over.
Mm-hmm. Matcha's fire. I fuck matcha.
I wish I liked it. I just started drinking tea because I know it's good for you, but I hate that shit.
You don't like tea either?
No, it tastes like shit, but I drink it now because it's good for you. My initials are TEA, and I'm like, I fucking hate tea so much, and it always so stupid. It's kind of ridiculous, man. Uh-huh. I got completely off track. When you were talking about the vices and how to stop cigs, I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes, like a lot, packs, a pack and a half a day, and I just stopped. Dad stopped one day, threw out the pack. I'm like, I will never smoke again. And I hit a cig once, like 4 years later, and went, what am I doing? So, just like make yourself think you're gonna die. That's what I did. My window to my car, the motor and broke. But all 3 of them were broken, and this last one broke. And I had lit a cig in the summer. I was delivering pizza, so I was boxed in it. And then I only had this like a old like soda from my last delivery, so I drank it. It was a hot soda, and I couldn't breathe. And the smell was like inside, and the pizza was so hot, it was like making you like that glisten sweat. Yeah. And then I couldn't get new air because all the windows are now broken. You know when you stuff a window with like stuff so it just stays up? That's what all three were doing except for this one. And it went, I'm like, no. And then I was like, I can't breathe. And the sun was on me. I'm like, I can't breathe. And I threw my cigs out. I'm like, I'll never smoke again. That's how I stopped smoking. I swear to God, just make yourself feel like you're gonna
exposure therapy,
die.
dude.
For real, go in a sauna, hit a cig, and only drink soda for that day. I guarantee you, just think of that moment. You're like, I'll never smoke again.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Sounds horrible.
I think
it was horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy
my weekend cigarettes.
Well, maybe in a couple of years, like, you know, I think I'm gonna go suffocate myself.
Yeah,
just make sure there's no tint on those windows.
Maybe one day I'll do that.
Maybe one day I'll almost die like that. I swear to God, it's disgusting, bro.
I'm chilling on almost dying though. I've.
It was not intentional.
Yeah. Yes.
Speaking of which, we like to ask everybody: do you have any like paranormal or alien experiences in life?
I had two. I think they were I don't know, but they were ghosts. I mean, this is also when I was like 12 and we had just moved into the house, me and my parents. And I remember seeing, I like just like froze up because like I felt like just weird, and I see like this, I don't know, like a something. I don't even know what it was. Like a ball of
light?
Like, no, it was like a ball of like smoke, but it wasn't smoke either. It was, I don't know what the fuck it was.
Invisibility cloak and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was just like a black hole that was walking or some shit. Bro, honestly though, I don't know what it was. I wasn't even on drugs yet. But maybe there's something going on here. But I just remember it going to there's a door. There was a door in the kitchen that led to my dad's office. And it was always locked. And I remember just that thing like opened the door, and then that ball turned into like a magnifying glass, and I could see everything on my dad's shelves like clear as day, and then it just slammed it. And then I like unfroze, and I went to try to, it was locked. And then I told my dad, he thought I was fucking stupid. And I was like, all right, cool. And then another time with my dog.
Hold on. No, we can't just skip it. You ever see that movie Interstellar?
Yeah.
Just remember what you read on that bookshelf, just in case one day you're fucking floating around the back of a Foot Locker and you're just stuck.
No, I'm fried. I don't remember that shit. I just, that was that. I just remember, my dad, like, I told my dad to this day, he was like, bro, you're tripping. You just came out freaking out. And I was like, bro, I saw that shit.
You know what you saw? Weird. What a weird thing. What if he has like some fucking ancient book and you're like, read it?
Yeah, and then I remember I was feeding my dog, and we had a container that was like one of these like cups, and it had the lid, and then you could lock the lid. Mm-hmm. So I did that, and I turned around and washed my hands after feeding my dog, and then the container was just. Then I heard like my dog barking, and the container was just spinning like fast as like, and it wouldn't stop. And then after like 10 seconds, it's like somebody just slammed it to the floor. My dog was looking at it, and then looked away and started eating. And I was like, oh, hell no, bro. And then I told my mom. My mom believes me. But my dad too was like, bro, you're tripping. Nothing happened. And then I don't know. After that, it just stopped. It never happened. Like, nothing ever happened in the house again.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does your dad do?
My dad's a photographer.
He's a photographer.
Sick.
Yeah.
What are you summoning?
I'm pretty sure Trent's dad works for the government and the CIA. I think your dad might do a little more than you think. Yeah. Nah, hell no. You just have stuff floating around your house, and you have energy shit. Just that door's always locked, kid. You didn't see nothing. You fucking saw it. Your dad was just calm this kid down. All right, bye. I'll let him smoke weed next one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like his office was like just a room in the house that's like where he had like all his like computers and shit, but it's the other side was always unlocked though. It was two doors, but one is just annoying, like that one was connected to the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
The house is built weird. It was like, it's an old crib, so
but like it's just magnifying glass. This ghost is over here like, read this shit.
Yeah.
What movie is this? Sounds like a plot to a great
I know, right?
movie. Fuck, I'm interested now. What else happened? What the fuck? That's it?
That's it. Yeah, nothing else ever happened after
Nah,
that.
you gotta ask your dad when he's real old. Like, come on, man, admit that. To me. All right, dog, I'm a fucking sorcerer. I take pictures of paranormal.
It's all they're coming back for their fucking.
They want their fucking flash drives. You never know. You gotta take pictures of aliens and ghosts. You ever ask?
I'm in the airplanes with my dad. He would always take photos of airplanes and shit back in the day. So I remember just looking at the photos of like when Delta had the really old livery and shit, and like they had the DC-10s and shit.
I wish I was into shit and knew the names. Chronograph, Delta this. I can't remember nothing, man. That seems so fun. It's like Dwight Schrute. No, that's a different train. No, that's definitely a steam engine. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. You're into how many planes you got? You have a collection for real?
Yeah, I have a lot of like random shit. I like fucking. Yeah, like I can see like airplanes and shit. I know like I just know the like model of it, like, but then there's like the specific shit where like they'll be like, oh, that's a 747 200, that's 747 400. I don't know like the 400 200 300 shit, but I could still get a plane and tell you what it is.
One other dude in the comments like, fuck me too, man. That's 400. There's always that community, and then there's a convention like 800 people show up.
But I've posted like, because sometimes I get excited about something I just caught. And I'll post, and then people will be like, like, oh, what the fuck? You like model airplanes too? You like Gemini jets and shit? Yeah, that's what they're called.
Sick.
What's one of the brands? Then there's like Phoenix and some other brands and shit that be doing them.
My cousin's into the ones that fly. He flies the big model ones of those.
That's fire.
Dude, he put a GoPro
That's
on
fucking
it.
sick.
I flew one recently. They're so fun. You could just do flips in the sky. Some of them are the big as this table, dude.
You ever seen the video where it looks like a 747 is about to crash down, and then it just keeps getting smaller and smaller into the model airplane?
But dude, they do a great job on like the perspective of the windows. Like it looks real, and they just add the and the guy grabs it out the air. Oh, come on! I live for shit like that. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, man. I went to a place the other day that had giant furniture. Like the stove was like maybe 12 feet high, and you open the cabinet and you walk into it underneath it.
It's like some Meow Wolf shit, dude.
Some what?
You didn't hear Meow Wolf? It's they have one in New Mexico. They have a few, but the one ones I've been to is in New Mexico and Omega Mart, and it's like part of the same thing. It's in Vegas, but it's like an art installation where like.
Wait, I have been by Area 51.
Yeah,
I went there. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Damn, I have been there.
Yeah. So then they have one. The main one is in New Mexico. It's also a venue. That's why I've been there, because we performed there.
There?
Yeah.
That's fun.
And they have like a fridge. Yeah, they have like a phrase you just walk into, and it's like.
That's how you get in?
Yeah. No, that's not how you get in. It's just one other room and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That sounds so fucking fun.
I love Meow Wolf, bro. Meow Wolf is fire, bro.
I love weird random shit. Do you like Pee-wee's Playhouse? If my house could look like that, I'd be so hyped. Like I told you, my house was like Neverland with no child abuse. Yeah. There's so much weird shit. Like, who lives here is creep. Like, oh, hey! Like, oh, okay, it's fine. So I have like this painting from this artist, but it comes off. It looks like frosting coming off. But it's like bears and dolls and little toys and this. So it's fire. Like, it's sick. But like, if some Herbert from Family Guy came out, he'd be like, what kind of house is this, you creepy old man? You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't me and they, like, who has a giant army man? This is creepy.
I think one of the things I'm proudest to have of all my knickknacks is I have a Millennium Falcon guitar. Yeah.
He's stupid into Star Wars.
That was my first tattoo, a Star Wars tattoo too. It's in the TIE Fighter chasing the Y-Wing.
So you do got fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
that's fun. No, that's fun as hell.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? That's fun as hell, because our homie OT has every character you could think of ridiculous fucking stuff tatted all over him, dude. Like characters. I have one full that has all the Family Guy characters.
Bro,
isn't it crazy when you realize that? I go, oh,
yeah. Damn. I got a biblically accurate angel in my knee.
The what?
The biblically accurate angel. You know what that is, right? Yeah, this shit.
Wow, that's the first one I've ever watched.
And
I was talking about Akira. That's all I heard. Not Acura. I was like,
Akira.
That's the first one I ever watched. Sorry, that's all I was thinking about right now when you said that. That's the only one I ever watched. Great movie. Wow, my homie. See, that's when you were a nerd. You had like, hey, you want to watch an anime? I'm like, all right, yeah. My homie, the one I checked for on the bike, he's the one that showed me that shit. I remember he's like, I screamed. I go, calm down, man. And I watched it. I was like, oh, I get it, dude.
There's a movie I still have to see. It's on my list. I think it's like one of the last few like fully hand drawn, like hand animated movies. It's called Redline. Have you heard of that?
Redline, no.
Yeah, it looks crazy. It's like some racing shit. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's on my list. I'm just shouting it out because it looks fucking sick. And I'll probably watch that tonight, actually.
Do it.
More into shit like that.
Shit, yeah, I love shit like that.
But it's like
Actually drawn.
Yeah.
Took for fucking ever.
Yeah, because you know, like a lot of animes now, like they have, you know, like I mean, same South Park and shit. They have like they went from drawing or like doing the
paper
to like, you know, not every, you can animate shit on computers now. But yeah, this was like one of the, I think the last ones. I don't know. I mean, because I don't know how many more people are still animating shit with a paper.
Probably not. Almost nobody. Unless it's like a feat, and like this guy's really doing it all from
scratch. It's gonna be all AI soon. It's gonna be just a guy typing in what happens, and it's just happening basically.
Like it. We'll see. As long as it makes cool shit, like the one you have, that's fucking awesome. Oh, so you're talking about, speaking of cars, you talked about it. And then you're like us. It's like I always call it robot chicken, but your brain. It's just there's a new one, there's a new one. I'm like, oh yeah, what? I forgot about that. Cars. You're into cars. What kind of cars are you into?
I have a 1991 Mitsubishi Montero. Yeah, that's like.
Is it all restored and shit?
Kind of, yeah. It has like lifted. You know, I like big tires and shit.
Oh, really?
Got a cool little brown paint job, yeah.
Okay.
But it came like that. The owner before me had like done all the kind of like resto thing on it. I have an 89 Supra, like a Toyota Supra.
Sick.
I have an 08, like an ep.2 S2000.
What's that?
S2000, Honda. You know Suki?
Oh, I would say like from Fast and Furious. I just watched part 1 on the plane the other day. What a movie! I forget how good that first one is, man.
Yeah, I mean those are really like the main.
So you're into cars that you like. I have to build that bitch again.
No, no, bro. I honestly, bro. Every dollar I put into fixing up these cars has been involuntary, bro. I want them to just come out running, bro. I don't want to have to. But owning old cars is like, it's cool as fuck, but annoying. It's annoying, bro.
I know. Every time I take my trash out, I stare at my fucking car in my garage, and I just want to punch it. So it's restored fully, but the guy was like, "This guy don't speak Spanish. Fuck this guy or something, man," because he was so nice to me, but didn't do what he said he was, and everything was not done. He charged. Fuck this guy. Anyway, I have a 86 Monty. It's just like, bomb.
Yeah.
Looks great. Doesn't fucking drive right.
What's wrong with it?
Thanks. You let me know. That's what I keep asking. What's wrong with it? That's what I asked him. He's like, oh, it's a whole long story, man. I waited for so long. He did the
interior. You gotta just get a mechanic to come pull up and check it
out. Ralph keeps trying to, you know, you're doing the tour with, you were on the tour with him, and he keeps trying to buy my shit. After I keep asking him, I need your help to rebuild it. He's like, just sell it to me. I'm like, no, help me rebuild it. Like, yeah, but just sell it to me. I'm like, fucking dickhead, just help me rebuild it, man. You have somebody, obviously. He's got 5 of these fucking cars.
Yeah, that's the one he's like collecting.
That's the one he's trying to get. Mine, my ear, bastard.
Oh,
just give me your fucking Connect already, dude.
Yeah. I want to do that, but with like old SUVs. I'm like a sucker for SUVs, bro. Like my everyday car is a Grand Cherokee, and like I love that shit, bro.
I saw it.
I love Grand Cherokee. Like I just love like SUVs. I love my Montero, bro. Like I like sports cars. I think they're sick. Like my dream car is a 911, but
those are the Turbo S.
Turbo S, yeah.
My homie just sold his yesterday. It's gone forever now.
The blue one? Oh no, sure.
I've never seen one before. I saw it.
I mean, if I could, I'd get a GT2, but I also don't feel like spending $500 grand on a fucking GT2.
Are they that much?
Yeah, GT2s are expensive.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Is 3 more expensive?
GT3 is less expensive.
Okay, because I'm always got a 3. Oh my God. You need a house before you do that, man. I was like, dude, why were we responsible?
I would love a GT2.
Those are.
I love a GT2.
The beep, like he has the one with like the rivets in the body kits where it's wide as hell.
Damn.
Where it's like coming off of the tire. Oh.
Now if I had bread, I would get an RUF. I think it's like the C.
What's that?
It's like the C4 or some shit. It's like there's this company that modifies Porsches.
Oh.
And they sell them as like
crazy shit.
But this like kind of pretty official. And they don't have the Porsche logo on it. They have an RUF.
It's like the Mansory version for Porsche.
Kind of like some Brabbish shit.
Yeah, for Mercedes
or Alpina, you know. But but it's like next level though, like super next level. Like RUF shit is like
I want to see it before you leave. I kind of want to know what you're talking about because I feel like it's what this full Dave has because it looks like a Mad Max car. It's like the kid. It's like drops.
It could also be like some RWB shit too. The RWBs, that's for like they're known for like the kids and
that sounds more like
shit,
what it is. RWB is not a.
I mean, regardless, it's still like
it's cool looking.
It's still fucking crazy. Like RWB, RUF are sick, but yeah, RUF would be like it's kind of like a Carrera GT vibe, but it's just like a little different. I don't know what RUF did to it. I honestly, for how much I like that car, I don't know that much about it.
I feel you because I know a lot about cartoons and shit, but I don't know like who drew it. I don't know much about it. I know all the words and all the characters. Like you just said, the fucking chronograph. I need to learn stuff.
Details.
I need to learn. I just know like, oh, you mean what's his Stanley Ipkiss from The Mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know things.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I get into shit so fucking heavy, bro.
It.
Like I get super into it, like
like study it and shit.
Researching and shit.
Yeah, bro. I love.
I've never done
that's why I think that's why I weirdly like SUVs so much. Like I would love like an old '90s like Lexus fucking.
Damn, you're into like fucking soccer mom cars from the '90s.
Like
I know which one you're talking about.
It's pretty much the Land Cruiser version of the
yeah,
Lexus.
Yeah.
I love that car, bro.
Damn, you're into like like at liquor stores, when they sell the cars, like, oh, where's the hyper cars, the little toys, and they sell like the little Land Cruiser and the Safari car. It's like those cars, those SUVs you're talking about.
Like if I like a Land Cruiser is also one of my dream cars, like an '80s Land Cruiser. I would. Fucking
damn. See, I don't know. Like we had one guy on here that buys watches by year. Well, this is from '91, blah 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 for the year, my brother.
Yeah.
This is the '85 for the year I was born. I'm like, oh wow, I wouldn't know. I have no idea.
It's like motorcycles too. People buy like birthday year motorcycles and shit.
Nikita, my videographer, he bought one from Russia. That's banned. It was banned. He's from Russia. He's like, they don't even make these anymore. He bought one the other day. He's all hyped. It's for this year, 1995. I don't know about it, but it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like those guys are like the dudes that have like a morning routine and shit. Like, you know what you like.
You got extra brain space.
Yes. Like you spray like, I want my room to smell good. Like, oh, wow, you think about that? It's badass. Like Ron Burgundy.
Ron
he like, my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Yeah.
See, like a motherfucker like that knows what he orders at a restaurant. Yeah. I'm sitting there going, just give me this.
Also, you ever seen the BTS of them like just they're like coming up with like all those phrases like on the spot?
Yes, and they're just spitting them out.
Bro, Paul Rudd is fucking nuts. Hilarious. He's funny as fuck, but also like, bro, how fast he is to just come up with all those fucking like
Brian
when you're talking about the
Fantana.
condoms and shit.
Oh, see, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, you know when they talk like they have like all the like the condoms and shit in the wall.
Oh, no, the colognes.
No. Oh, I thought they were condoms.
No, the colognes. Black Panther. It's made of bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
Colognes.
Remember he presses the thing in the wall, goes.
I'm fucking dumb. I don't know why this whole.
Hey, it starts with a C.
I saw it so long ago too, so I'm like thinking it's condoms and shit.
Yeah, he's like 60% of the time it works every time. Yeah. Brian Fantana was my online name for like 8 years straight.
That's fucking sick.
Everybody thought when I started doing this shit, they were like, Brian. I'm like, I should change my name from online from Brian Fantana. People really thought that was my name for a long time.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but dude, they're like the way they improvise shit so fast is like
that's what
ridiculous.
They do, man. Like Steve Carell on there before he got real popular. That motherfucker's so funny when he's doing the. So you remember when they're introducing him, he's putting that stuff on the toaster. It's just mayonnaise, and he goes, "Hi." It's like you're smelling mayonnaise cooking. This motherfucker. I have an IQ of 63. What someone would call mentally retarded. What a. Sorry, I know we just done 2 hours of some random ass talking.
No, it's fine. I mean,
my bad.
I feel like I never get to talk about a lot of this shit though. Like
Good,
all these
man.
like niche things. You know what I mean? So it's
People
cool.
think you're weird.
Yeah.
They go, "What are you talking about?" All my friends don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that like it's cool though because I'm sure throughout a lot of these things I'm sure like there's people that'll be like, oh, like I know what's up with that. I know what's up. Yeah.
Oh, huge, dude.
Yeah.
You never know. Like that's why I like talking to certain. Like we have a homie named OGEE from East LA. He was like a gangbanger. He looked like the fools you get out of the machines.
The homies?
It's like those dead on. He's identical stereotype. First time I met this fool, I was buying packs. I was selling packs, and I was going to his garage. Some dude brought me there. I'm like, this is East LA, and his homies R.I.P. Snuffies, but that motherfucker was the shit. But he's scary as fuck. He opened the game like, oh, I've seen Training Day, dude. You ever tried your shit part? I'm like, no, I got packs. Like I was like, but I'm with the guy I trust. I walk in and I'm like, this is gangbangered out. Oh, and then he's playing the Cranberries. So I was like, what? Who is this man? And he had a eyeglass on for diamonds, so he was checking out people's nugs, going, "This is trash. This is trash." I was like, "Oh, I love this character." It was like watching a movie and like, who is the character that just introduced in my life?
Yeah, I have some homies from Australia. They played one of their like one of their first shows here, like 2 years ago ish, and I pulled up, and it was funny because. Yeah, dude, like they're like a psychedelic band. Like they're like sick. Super. They're fucking sick.
Shoes
and shout out to the Lazy Eyes, bro. They're fucking hard.
They wear no shoes on stage. For sure.
I remember they might have been wearing shoes.
Australia down the psychedelics.
It might have also not been wearing, but either way, they killed it.
Awesome.
They're fucking sick. It's just fucking loked out ass fool in the crowd, and I'm like, I wonder. And I was like, and I know these fools be listening to like music, you know, like.
You're talking about like animal. I know these fools listen to music. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, Cholos on acid. You know what I mean? Like that was a whole thing.
Yeah.
But this is like real, like new. You know, like and it's just it was just more funny because you always hear about it, and I know like you know it's just in the culture of LA to be in the music to be super fucking doesn't matter what the fuck where you come from, how you look like, whatever the fuck. Because you'll never assume even I fucking listen like to Mel or some shit if you fucking saw me or. Hear like the music I make, but yeah, so there was just funny as this. I was like, is it the right show? And bro singing a lot of every lyric, bro. He's singing lots of every lyric because these fools aren't like that's fire. Like he was dancing like this too. Like
he was doing it.
Yeah, he was singing all the lyrics. It was cool as fuck.
I love shit like that, dude.
Oh, so bro, that's the thing that people don't realize, and I learned this super early on because when we was at Eucalyptus Park when I was in high school, like the thing that everybody connected with because it was like me, like some skaters, but then like there'd be like bangers at the table and shit, and fools, you know, fools that were like about it. But then there was also kids from like the beach and like the rich areas and shit that would just end up at Hawthorne. But everybody's connected a lot over like just if it wasn't drugs, it was also like music. Like we were all just talking about music, and everybody would share music with each other because like everybody's kind of like nerdy about that shit at some point. Like you
have your thing about there's always something.
Yeah, there's always some shit, bro.
Like we always talk about like even Pablo Escobar loved a comedian. Like these fools all love something. The funniest gangsters in every movie is always the funny guy too.
Yeah,
because they all like they're humans at the end of the day, man. Like no matter what, people like shit. Like some gangbanger might love Always Sunny. Like now we're friends, man. You like Always Sunny, I like you now. It's so easy to connect, especially over weed and like you said, drugs. Everybody loves drugs, man. And if you don't, it's the equalizer. Music, you love it.
Wait, do you mind if I go pee real quick, bro?
Oh, go for it. Yeah. No, go for it. I was just about to wrap up, but go ahead. Please feel free. April 16th is your show at the El Rey.
Yeah.
Every time I just hear
You're running through the whole album?
Yeah.
Sick.
The whole album, top to bottom, new record.
Before it comes out.
Yeah, before it comes out.
See?
Damn near a whole month. Like 3 weeks before it comes out, yeah.
Have you done that before?
I mean, I've played a lot of songs on tour before they even come out. I do that a lot, but this is gonna be the first time I've ever done like an album top to bottom. I've never done anything like that in my life.
No,
like a top to bottom project. No,
not even at your early shows, just a mix everything.
Yeah, I've always just mixed. I should probably do that soon though. I'm coming up on like next year is gonna be 10 years of like my first project.
Oh wow, fuck.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I feel old now.
Has working with Interscope been like a huge change, or has it? Not?
Yeah, honestly, I like Interscope a lot. Like I've had a great time so far being over at Interscope. They're fucking sick. I mean, the reason I signed to is like my A&R. He's awesome. Carlos is like the reason.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I love this person. I'll work with you.
Yeah,
like we were talking about earlier. Like if someone's cool as fuck, they can really seal the deal on shit, dude.
Yeah, bro. Cause and yeah, he's just always been so solid. He's also one of those people that's like you could talk to him about music and nerd out on like some deep cuts. So
it's fun. Yeah. Dude, we've been here for 2:45 talking about random shit. I was like, I love
passed by fast too, bro. It passed by quick.
Talking about stuff that you like though. I'm telling you, we don't. It's rare when we find people when we have people on the show and we're like, oh, you know stuff? Well, let's talk about it. It's because we don't get to talk about fun shit all the time, man.
How sick was seeing this?
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's fucking insane.
It's cool being on there with my boys too, bro. Those are all my brothers, man.
So being from California, what's your interpretation of New York and being there? Like your first, I just think everything's about like Home Alone too, but it wasn't at all.
Yeah, it's a big ass city. I love New York. I love New York, bro.
Love being able to walk around.
Also, bro, my mom's side of the family is from Puebla. And New York is full of poblanos. You know, I hear like in California, a lot of Mexicans tend to be from like Norte and shit. That's why there's like a lot of carne asada and shit out here.
Yeah, you just went into the B707s, 200s, 400s. That's what you just did on me. I'm like, I don't know all that shit. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
There's poblano. Basically just per different regions of Mexico have like different things, which is and I know
different slang, bro. My grandma's shit. She don't understand some stuff from Tijuana because she's from Acapulco.
Yeah,
she's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, so there's a lot of poblanos in New York, which is not cool. Yes, because it's different. Like we super different culture than you get like Mexico City is like different, and then you get to like Tijuana, and then you get to like Sonora and like Sinaloa. It's like all different shit going on different parts of this of the country. It's fucking sick, but obviously like I grew up with like a lot of poblano culture because of my family, but then also there's a lot of corridos and shit like that out here, so I grew up with that too. I grew up eating more
big ass mix.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up eating hella carne asada and then go to like Mexico City where my dad's from. It's like Jose al Pastor.
Oh, it's regional like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get carne asada in Mexico, but like you're more than likely gonna eat al pastor tacos in Mexico City. Yeah,
really, I didn't know that.
Same with Puebla.
Oh, I had no idea. No, I didn't know. California's such a mix. We're like everybody just come here. Everybody knows that. So I've got a culture mix of every single thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's poblanos out here, but it's not a lot. There's like a few semitas spots out here that like semitas are.
No, what's the difference?
It's like a torta from Puebla, and it's
square. Is it the square ones?
No, it has a specific type of different bread than like a torta, and it has queso Oaxaca. Yeah, I
know what. There's a certain restaurant that does that shit.
And
I've only had it once. Fuck. That OX cheese is bomb as fuck. I was a kid like, OX, that don't make sense in English, motherfucker. Just give me some of that shit. My grandma, she used to have that block in the fridge. And you just shave it. I'm like, Grandma, it's open, it's dry. She's like, it's okay though. I'm like,
bro, and I saw a lot of Oaxacans in Puebla too, which is cool.
That's like a fucking slur over here for sometimes fool go Oaxacan. You ever seen that? Where I'm from? They used to say that when fool was short as fucking dark. They would call him Oaxacan because they were like little. And I was like, what does that mean? I was like, man, you're calling me that shit probably. I don't know. I was hella short. But
the poblano side of my family's all pretty short. I got lucky that I wasn't like full blown short.
You're not short at all though, bro. You're not little. You're like I know you're on tour with Ralph. I know people see him and like, and look at you like, yeah, the same jacket on, but that fool's tall for sure. No, for sure. Mm-hmm. Like all my uncles are 6 foot, all Mexican fool. Like,
yeah.
But my grandma, she's half German, but raised in Mexico. So all her brothers are like this full. They have blue eyes. They're white as hell, and they're all tall as fuck, like 6'3" and up.
Yeah, my dad's side, on my family on my dad's side is tall as shit, dude.
How? What happened? Like we just got the lucky. You just got the drop of luck.
Yeah, I mean, I could have been fried. Like I could have been like my mom, my grandma, my mom's, my grandpa, like on my mom's side, all my cousins are pretty short. Yeah. I love you guys. If you guys are watching this, I love you guys so much. But yeah,
it's okay. It's okay. Yo, you're brown, bro. But yeah, you're pretty small. You're lower to the ground so you can pick stuff. I swear to God, I think that's what it is. I swear to God, why do we come out that way? It's so we can pick above ground vegetables. We're farmers. What's Aztecs do? They had grain and fed the whole region because they were low to the ground. Yeah. Dude. They could just pick like the cart titan from Attack on Titan. We're the cart titan, all right?
Yeah, I got. That's funny. Yeah, my grandpa was for sure landscaper, gardener.
My grandpa, like we talked about recently, my grandpa was one of the first American or Mexican citizens to get American work visa in the 50s. And he ran the fields with the Filipinos and the Mexicans. So he was like, I told him, like, I saw my grandma in a book in school. That's how I found out.
Filiprimos.
What the
yeah,
bro. That's good. My wife's Filipino. It's gonna be my child, Filipinos. I've never heard that. That's a whole restaurant title. That's all. Oh man, Filipino Mexican fusion. That's my wife's sister's a chef. That's what she does. She does Mexican food and Filipino food.
Bro, Filipinos are Mexicans, bro.
Yeah, they are. They're just Asian Filipinos.
That's like it's just funny, yeah, because my
Filiprimo is crazy.
Yeah, my tour manager, he's a Filipino dude. His last name is Santos. I mean, we got colonized by the same.
Yeah,
same
we
people.
all got over by the same people. Don't worry, dog.
But nah, it's funny that fool. But you see him, that fool's like wear Dickies and white beater and shit. You look.
Yeah, you see the cholos in Japan. They kind of do it tougher.
They're fine. Also, you ever seen in Vietnam too, bro? Them fools look sick.
They look sick.
They got the haircuts and everything. You seen it's like a barber pit. I forgot which one it is, but it's
crazy,
like these fools be clean.
And what it is, it's their tattoos. They'll go fucking full body, face and neck. Mexicans do too, but for some reason, Asian fools are like, "No, I'm gonna plan it out with my artist."
Yeah.
And some Mexican was like, "I was in jail and I got all of these, and then I blended into this." I'm telling you, some of those fools have the Dickies and the fucking bikes. I see that documentary. They look, and the Asian girl, that makeup works over there for some reason. They look fucking tight.
Yeah, because they get down, bro. Like whenever they fuck with something, they fuck with it. So they get really good at it, bro. Like they're like, that's why the tattoos are probably so good too. Because they're just like, that's all they start studying.
Incredible, bro. Oh, David D is the guy we were talking about earlier. He went to Japan and started making them street tacos because he's from Inglewood. He was born and raised in Inglewood, right? Yeah, so he's like, oh, fucking tacos and this and that. So he was showing all these Japanese fools at the restaurant how to make fucking street tacos. And he said they fucking did a whole night because they were like, what is this? And he said they had all the whole restaurant. They were like, for the night, we're just going to do tacos. So that's what he wants to do a tacos hole in the wall in Japan. He's like, after I'm done fighting, I'm making tacos. He's serious about it. He's dead serious about it. But I saw it looked incredible.
That's a great idea, bro.
Because they're not exposed to it. And they're like, what the fuck is this shit? It's not rice paper. What the fuck is this? For real, because they have stuff like that, but not like this. Yeah. But he brought spices and shit. Like
also straight up, I think Cali has like the best food. I think we got like the best food out here, bro. Straight up, like
we talk about it often because we have a lot of friends from Texas. Yeah, I've eaten Texas Mexican food. I like their salsa 100 times better than our salsa. It's warm. They serve it like hot. Have you ever eaten a chip with hot salsa?
Yeah, but my grandma made hot salsa too, though.
I've never seen that before. Yeah. No, but like all the Tex-Mex places had it warm.
That's fire though.
But I've never seen. I've never even seen that. So I'm like, this is a thing.
I'm down with that.
I love it. Yeah. It was.
I like when they warm the chips up too.
I never had that before either, man.
You never had warm, like when they have warm chips?
Not at restaurants.
Yeah,
my grandma's done it. What restaurants? I go to some dookie ass restaurants out here then. Because every time I go, I'm like, yo, these beans don't got no salt. This place is trash. I'm
a big foodie in my city, bro. I'm a big foodie out here in LA. Like I love.
Well, tell me where to go. You want to see some?
I just found a Colombian restaurant that did this fucking gas, bro.
Cuban food's ridiculous, man. I just ate Cuban food for the first time like 2 years ago.
Bro. Cuban food. Lucky though. Miami's got the best Cuban food.
I have a bean and cheese list.
That's so funny.
I have to. That's all I eat. I eat bean and cheese all the time, and I'll just find places like thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, but yeah, but
like I have a list.
I should shout out this Colombian spot.
Please,
it's called Encanto, bro. It's in.
It got like the movie. I just watched that shit too.
Yeah, it's just fire. I just play it because it's that good.
I don't know if I had Cuban food before.
Cuban, you just said you had Cuban food before.
I mean, sorry, Colombian.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you say the Colombian spot you shot?
Yeah, Colombian spot, yeah. But
so I don't think I've had Colombian food before.
Colombian food is fire.
I don't know. I know Cuban food. That sandwich is cut at a sharp ass triangle. I'm fucking with it. It feels like you have two sandwiches.
Yeah,
I'm down. The Cuban sandwich. They cut that shit at an angle.
Tostones is the shit, dude.
What's that?
Tostones is like it's like a Cuban chip. It's like with the. I mean, I think it's like I don't know who invented it. It was like, but I've had it at Cuban and Puerto Rican restaurants. But it's like a type of plantain that's not sweet.
Oh, it's a little hard, right?
Kind of like a potato texture. Yep. Yeah, and then, so
it's bomb. I had that when I was in Miami recently.
Yeah, but Miami has like great Cuban food. Dude, fantastic Cuban food.
Oh my god, I went there for an event and like I was hyped just to do that. Hell yeah, dude, it's hot as a bitch, but it's a whole different type, dude. Because like when I go over there,
you just can't find spicy food out there. It's impossible to find spicy food in Miami.
Spicy food?
I didn't. It's hard to find.
I have
spicy
no
food
idea. I don't think I've ever searched for spicy food in my life. I put a little bit of salsa on shit. Like, ooh, wow, it's hot.
No, I mean I'm saying like it's not a default out there. Like you don't. It's you have to go. Like if you want something spicy out here, you're probably gonna. If you buy into something, it's probably gonna be spicy in LA. But in Miami, it's tough to find like spicy, anything spicy food.
So do you deep dive into shit? You're into food heavily.
Yeah,
like you said you're a fucking foodie.
Yeah, I love foodie. Also, my ex girlfriend was Cuban and lived in Miami, so like I just was in Miami all the time. So that's why I know so much about like I just couldn't find spicy food out there.
I got you. Every restaurant I went to, everybody was old as shit.
Yeah,
that's what I noticed. Everybody was like a senior citizen that was the waiters. Yeah. It was like a thing. Like everybody's like, yeah, and then all their homies were coming and chill, and it was like a communal. It was awesome, man. I like that fucking spot we went to, and they make limeade, not lemonade.
What was it called?
Some Spanish. My homie lives right down the street. I'll ask him, but I don't know.
They got good ass food out there. Yeah, I like. Also, fucking. But yeah, bro, LA, bro. LA's got the best food.
Please tell me where to go. I keep finding places. I'm like, where the f is the food at? I just want a bean and cheese burrito, dude. It's all I care about. I don't eat meat, so I'm like,
bro, I'll send you like 10 spots to go to get a good burrito out here.
Please, I'll go today. I ate a burrito yesterday, and I was like, oh, this sucks, and I didn't finish it. And I finished my.
But you want just bean and cheese?
That's that one bite Barstool pizza review he does that he like. That's how I feel. It's like the base of your restaurant should be the cheese and the sauce for pizza. Like, all right, well, what about my beans?
But if I suggest a good burrito, it doesn't matter what it has in it.
That's fine.
All right,
that's fine.
I'll suggest you some.
Oh hell, I'm just saying, like every time I go somewhere, it's bean and cheese, and then like your beans suck, dude. Oh, or
you also don't really want like. You don't want every. Actually, no, I'm lying. I was gonna say. Actually, I'm thinking about lettuce for some reason. You don't want lettuce in your burritos.
Honestly, I put lettuce in my burritos too.
Oh yeah.
Chipotle for damn sure.
I'll fuck with that place.
No?
Every time I'm there, they're like, "Are you sure you don't want guacamole?" I said it 6 times. I don't want your shitty ass guacamole. Just give me the runs, bro.
I do fuck with the Chipotle guac. Bro.
I didn't like.
I'm a big Chipotle advocate, bro. I fuck with Chipotle.
I could eat Chipotle every day.
Chipotle away from South Park is not true. I'm telling you, Chipotle away is real. I ate it and went, oh God, there's a war.
I think honestly, bro, I've also exposed myself to so much bad food. Bad and not. Yeah, bro. Only food that could really break me is street food in Mexico City. Yo. Like Mexico City is like the place like I will like get fucked. Like I will come back sick. Yeah, every time.
See, I don't go to Mexico often, but I've been.
It's worth it though.
Been a few times.
It's worth it. I don't care. Like I'll fuck good food out there any time of the day.
So just point me in the direction, man. just be like, hey, this place, it's not on Yelp. I'm like, thank you. Because I'm telling you, I go with my grandma's. I'm like, oh man, my grandma makes good ass fucking food. But also, it's Americanized shit sometimes. Because my grandma used to like make hot dogs and just slice them and fucking potatoes and runny ass egg and toast, and then we all just went to work.
Yeah,
that's what I grew up on. And I'm like, my stomach hurts though. Like I can't eat that shit, dude. Yeah, please point me in the right direction. Because I went to somebody's like, what's the best Mexican food? They told me Gracias Madre. I was like, this is not what I wanted.
Nah, it's good for like vegan like shit. I think it's
it is. It's good.
I like it, yeah, but
it's not what.
Yeah, if you want something more hyper specific, like a burrito, you gotta go to like a burrito joint.
I want to go to a place where the mom, it looks the same age as the grandma, and they're both cooking. Like, damn, bitch, that's your daughter. That's a good restaurant. That's where I want to go. Anywhere basically in LA is what I'm saying, but that's where I want to go. I'm start going to Gracias Madre and shit. Over it, dude. Taco Bell was voted the #1 Mexican restaurant in America. Like 10 years. It's great, but it's not the way.
Bro, I would die for Taco Bell.
I respect that.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says about like trying to be like bro.
No, they're cheese burritos as well. I mean, it's all really you get anywhere.
But I've never been disappointed by an item on the Taco Bell menu ever.
I have once. Spicy potato burrito. Don't get it. Taco. Oof, it's just hot sauce and some flakes of potato. It goes all over my leg in the car.
No, I feel you. I actually haven't tried that, but every time I have tried something on the menu, it's always been good. So I'll stay away from that, so I can still keep that streak going.
Remember the enchilada when we were kids?
Yeah,
we talk about. Oh, it was basically just an enchilada. closed. Damn, they're real good with that shit. They're like, enchilado. That's us. I'm like, it's an enchilada with closed ends.
They brought back the Mexican pizza.
Yeah.
That was like a big thing for like my parents because they liked them as a kid.
Isn't it crazy that so many Mexicans love that shit too? I think it's hilarious. But we have that shit at home right now. But this is made. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. 5-layer burritos, my shit, and the chalupa, and the cinnamon delights.
Oh damn, his eyes got big.
For damn sure.
The damn pita bread we ate last night. I was like, oh, chalupa shell. This place made chalupa shells and called it pita bread. And I'm like, fucking perfect. I hate all that shit. See, I'm a chalupa shells. You can put anything in there besides like chopped up hot dogs. No, eat the shit out of a chalupa shell.
I have to try that. That'll be my next experiment.
Hot dogs?
No, just like
a shell.
Shell and just see what I can put in there.
I always just get beans, cheese, and lettuce in my chalupa, and potatoes sometimes. When I'm on the road, man, I'll eat Taco Bell. But
are you vegan?
I was for a long time.
I was gonna say because you've mentioned gracias madre, you've mentioned bean and cheese burritos, and
I just stopped being vegan like 5 months ago. I started eating cheese again.
Good.
Yeah, I just get on the meat. I started eating egg again like 3 months ago. First one I went, I spit it right out. I was like, oh, I'll get used to it. And then I don't know, I'm good now. I ate it yesterday. I ate today.
For sure.
Getting stronger and taller by the minute, dude.
You gotta get a good cut on the side, bro.
I don't know if I'll ever go back, man. But I do. When I see it cooking, it just reminds me of being a kid. I go, the nostalgia of people cooking barbecue, I like. But I don't think I'm good on it. Like, it's more for you.
I feel that.
Because I'll fuck that shit up if I hate it, dude. Oh, what I wanted to ask before I forget. I know you're a Beatles fan. Have you ever seen the Beatles movies?
No.
Nothing?
I didn't wait.
There's a couple.
What's the one with the little triangle, the dudes with little triangle hats and shit?
Devo?
I don't know. It's like a movie, but I think one of the Beatles made it. I also might be tripping though entirely, but it's like
they're talking about a group with the hats. I was like, that's Devo.
Nah, it's like some animated shit.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, but I mean, no, I like the Beatles, but I'm not like
I'm saying
like mega fan.
No, not at all. But have you? You know they have fucking movies, right?
Yeah, I just never seen it.
Oh, you should watch. I'm just saying for the musical aspect of it because they have a movie called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, like after the album.
Oh yeah, I love that album.
But have you seen the movie?
Nah.
The movie is the Bee Gees. It's a movie about, it's like an actual movie with dialogue and scenes and everything, but it's a musical.
Oh no way.
Every scene turns into something, but like they have Aerosmith at like 21. They're the evil villain band and they're playing, and it's all Beatles music covered by different artists that play. Like Steve Martin's in it. He does Maxwell Silverhammer. He sings it, but it's like
I gotta check that out. Yeah, that sounds cool as fuck.
Oh, it's cool as fuck. And the Bee Gees are the pop group that this band's getting signed, and then it's all Beatles music. Fucking sick as hell. You should watch it, man. I know. Like, people always tell me. Was that
for the benefit of Mr. Kite?
Benefit of Mr. Kite.
That's like one of the songs on Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, see, you got me right there. See, you don't have to be a mega fan. I am a mega fan. I missed that one, right?
I just like that album specifically.
I had it. Someone stole it, bastards.
Yeah, I just think it's so weird. It's fuck.
Very weird. It's when they start doing drugs.
Yeah.
It's when shit gets fun and
you serving Dewey Cox?
Dewey Cox. Wrong kid died.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna go do acid with the Beatles.
You don't want any of this. It makes sex better. You can't get addicted.
It's us, the 4 Beatles from Liverpool. And like fucking, I've got a new mantra. Pause a big fat cunt.
Yo, have you seen this movie? It's John C. Reilly again.
Yeah.
He basically plays Walk the Line, but it's called Walk. It's fucking great.
And it plays on that, and I think the Ray Charles movie, I think too.
I haven't watched that before.
The Blindfold.
Yeah, the Blindfold.
Jamie
Ray
Foxx?
Charles.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. So it makes fun of I think that, and there's another movie it makes fun of. It's funny. It's
good movie, dude. His dad chopped his own legs off. It's really crazy. I chopped my own body in half.
He's
I didn't know it was so easy.
He's like, now I see how easy.
It's so stupid. It's truly so stupid.
That was so stupid, bro. I remember seeing that movie. That's one of my favorite movies.
Watched that one in theater. And I went, oh, people are not gonna like this one.
But
it's so good.
That's so fire.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
They need to like do a theater run where you just watch those movies and shit.
They do that.
Yeah.
I went and watched. We went and watched it. They redid Pulp Fiction in the original film, in the original cut from the day it premiered. Quentin Tarantino has a Beverly Cinema.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
So he plays like some crazy throwbacks, but on film, and you can see like
It's fire.
And it played all the original. Remember in all the previews. So we had all the previews for the movie The Professional that's coming out next year. It's like, damn, that was 30 years ago.
Bro, that's fire.
It was cool. We went, but hey, you guys are normal size. I need to lose fucking weight. And I was like, oh, it's 1960 seats. Fuck you. He did it on like he made everything exactly how it was. I'm like, ow! And I sat and I'm like, fat fuck. I'm the biggest guy from 1963, dude.
Bro.
I'm telling you, the soda, like everything's like little. You have to put your phone down. They have a guy that comes out. Hello, this is what the film's gonna be. Bro, it's so sick. So you can find some cool stuff. You can find some fun stuff still.
I want them to show Walk Hard now, though. Yeah.
You gotta watch Sgt. Pepper's, man. You'll appreciate the shit. Yeah. You should watch Walk Hard. Cam will fucking. He has a 9-year-old. He'll love that shit. It's even Emmy will like it. It's really good. It's so goofy. It's the goofiest shit. Yeah.
Funny as fuck, bro.
It is, dude. Okay. Album May 9th. Riding. And everybody can go April 16th. Or was it
April 16th, we playing
El Rey.
Entire album riding top to bottom at the El Rey. We're having the Sinceres open up for us. And big shout out to them because I love the Sinceres. Big soundtrack to my current life too.
Nice.
They just accompany me every day.
Nice.
I've told this to Joey, and I'm like, bro, you accompany me all the time.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing. I'm happy to be fucking doing that show, playing the album top to bottom, because I don't know when we're gonna do that again.
Yeah.
Album Riding comes out May 9th. Third studio album. Third studio album, dude.
Sick though.
Yeah.
Sick
That's
as
awesome.
hell.
I'm excited for you. I listened to it. I'm excited for it to drop. I know a lot of the fans are going to be excited, so we appreciate you coming through.
No, thank you guys for having me, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. How long have we been here? 3 fucking hours talking about nonsense. I love it. They call it garage talk. Remember, you used to get high with your friends and go, it's been 5 hours? Dude.
Yeah.
We're late for school.
Fucking binge night with your homies and shit. Just off.
Yo, sometimes, man, you need that
business,
shit.
just business ideas that are never going to happen.
Oh, yeah? You mean coke? That's what I call it. Fuck, you mean, that's what I call it. Man, I wrote that shit. I opened for fucking Ralph like 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah. And that's one of the ones I wrote like, fucking, they're talking about coke. I'm like, you mean unfinished business fuel? Or I call it something. I wrote it down. Yeah, you mean business proposal night? Like, all you're gonna do is sweat and talk about ideas you're never gonna fucking do.
Wake up, your fucking, like, the inside of your mouth all chopped up and shit.
See, we were talking about, I used to gum it. I used to, like, 80%, snort the rest of it. And what was it? The gift that keeps on giving when you get that drip. Like, I'll be in the store paying for something. Sorry, here.
Hits you. Yeah.
Damn, I want to go on adventures and do psychedelics now, man. We had a guy on here recently, Ari Shafir. He's like, yeah, last time we did acid, where was it? The pyramids. He's like, I was at the pyramids. I'm like, yeah, it's a good time. He's like, I dropped it. I ended up in a sarcophagus tomb. A guy led me there, and I took a piss, and I left. I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
Because I did ayahuasca for like 3 days, you know, in the jungle, and ate food with them, and like, I would just think of Hostel and Saw, and I'm like, I gotta go home, dude. Like, I don't speak your language, man. I'm gonna get killed out here. I have too much anxiety for that shit. If I don't speak, if I can't understand what you're saying, you're smiling at me like, let's kill this guy. Like, oh, this guy's smiling at me. Fuck that shit, dude. I'm like a dog when you're trying to feed it, and you're like, oh, hell no.
That's crazy.
Scared.
Yeah. That's a whole other level to life lived, bro. Taking acid at the pyramids gotta be sick.
That sounds. I've never done anything cool like that. It sounds fun. I just smoked a joint on an island once.
I was. Wait,
cool.
What do you mean?
I took a jet ski. We're in like in the islands one time for some vacation thing. I went. I'm like, I'm afraid of the water. I'm like, fuck it. And I took it, and I smoked a joint on the island.
Oh, you smoked a joint on the island?
Yeah, nobody was there but me.
I don't know why I heard you say something like, "Do you take like acid on islands?"
No, not around water.
I
could end up trying to like talk to dolphins. No, hell no. Dolphins are a whole nother thing. Those motherfuckers speak.
I heard like a point or some shit. I don't know what that even means too. I like made a whole like word and definition in my head. I don't even know.
It's okay, man. We all do it.
Joint on Island sounds fucking fire though. I
never felt more accomplished. And I went, oh wow, I'm surrounded by death. Get me out of this island.
I feel so one up hearing somebody talk about taking acid at the pyramids. Like that's like
right.
Oh, he made us completely like Also, now we got to live.
Yeah.
We have to live life. Oh, I think
Yeah,
was
it's
in
kinda
Germany or was I did whippets outside of a concert. I'm like, what? You just don't care. If you're too tall to get molested is what it is. If you were smaller, you'd be scared of it. But you're too tall for that.
I've done acid in Germany.
See?
That was actually fucking weird.
See?
It was nuts.
Did you see Crazy Evil?
No, it was just crazy. Like it was just a lot. It was just trippy as fuck. Trippy, it's just trippy. Not home.
That's what I'm saying. Not home.
I would say I think if the world ever needed me and like aliens were ever like, yo, I need the strongest liver to come and out drink an alien. If not, we'll kill you all. I still probably got it in me. Am I gonna try to go find out? No, but if an alien ever comes,
I
and
love that you made that challenge.
Yeah.
Stays ready.
We didn't even fucking ask about it. Like, you know what, actually, dog? We were getting raided, and the niche is chugging liquor. I got you, but only thinking Casamigos and shit.
Yeah, I'll be the last man standing.
Respect.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
I feel it, dude. I just
I'll save the earth.
It's okay, like Mars Attack or like Independence Day. Like I'll fly into the fucking beam. Hell yeah! All right, we'll get out of here, man. Where can everybody find your? I mean, it's just Cuco everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, CUKO Puffs.
I mean, on Spotify and shit though.
Oh yeah, just CUKO.
That's what I'm saying for the
It's
music.
CUKO Puffs on IG. I think it's just CUKO on TikTok. I don't even run my TikTok.
It's all good. Most people don't.
Yeah. My cousin uploads all this shit.
Sick. That's
actually I do use my TikTok when I have to like when sometimes like there'll be some comments and shit and I'll be like, this is pretty funny, so I'll respond to comments.
So it is you sometimes.
That is me. Yeah, that is me sometimes.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
All right.
All the professional stuff is my cousin posting for me.
Yeah. So he runs your Twitter.
She
runs your Twitter.
Yeah, she's my. I got to keep family business.
Yeah. But there it is. Yeah, I saw your Twitter. I'm like, oh, this is definitely someone posting. I'm like, oh, it's a lot of professional shit in here.
Yeah.
Just like album now dropping. There was no like, I'm in the bathroom. Fuck nothing like personal. You know what I mean? Like
that's my Instagram. I feel like if I were posting really stupid, it's stuff coming from me.
Yeah, Instagram shit.
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's everything. CUKO Puffs on Instagram, but we'll leave the link, like I said, always. And you can pre-save the album right now. I saw.
Yeah, you can pre-save the album. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, honestly, I'm just fucking excited for this record. I think it's some of the best work I've ever done. I think really put my heart and soul into this. It's a new chapter.
Nice, dude.
Love to
Hell
hear
yeah.
it.
New chapter.
Well,
Good shit.
oh, do you like Ween?
So what?
The band Ween?
Fucking the fools that wrote South Park theme song. No, that was
Primus.
Primus.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, but same world.
Same world. I mean, they play shows together.
Yes, they do. They do the Red Rocks together. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what's up, man.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. I'll tell you something else. I'll show you something after. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking stuff that we like and letting us talk about bullshit because it's not often we get to, man.
Privilege. Have me back again, man. We'll talk more shit.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. And are you doing any more shows with Ralph and Renee?
No, just Austin on the 12th. Well, actually, I don't know if this will be out after. Austin the 12th.
Oh, well, I'm not sure yet, but
yeah. Well,
I don't know math, but I'm pretty sure it'll be out. If not, Austin on the 12th.
Yeah, we're doing Austin and we're doing Bakersfield together.
Oh shit, down the street.
sick.
Nice. All right.
Bakersfield.
Nice, dude. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Marty.
You guys for having me.
Appreciate you, sir.
All right, guys. This has been the Cuco episode. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, sir.
Have a dope ass day. Nice. Perfect.